What is wrong? The black got it wrong. Who's this guy? Hello, welcome. Welcome. Hello, good morning. So late today. It's almost 6 a.m. Is it late or is it early? Hi Barrett, good morning. I'll probably be back on this schedule for a little bit. I kind of rotate when I stream. It's either like 10 p.m. or 10 p.m. my time or around 6 a.m. It's like one or the other, never in between. It mostly... Where am I? I'm in New Zealand. I'm at the bottom of the world. And the food chain. Not really. I'm at the top of the food chain. I'm gonna get sushi today. I want sushi. Actually, it's like... It's a tie between... It's a tie between sushi and like... chicken on rice. You know, like, chicken katsu. It's a tie between sushi and katsu chicken on rice. I'm just looking for I'm leaning more towards katsu, actually. I'm looking for my thumbnail! Stream. Chicken katsu sounds good. I feel like you can't go wrong with katsu. I mean, I guess you can go wrong. What if you cooked like the wrong chicken? What if you cooked like old chicken? Then you'd be going wrong. But like, if it's good, if it's fresh chicken, hello stream assistant. Hello. You ready for bingy slip? No need to cook? It depends what kind of sushi you get. It depends what kind of sushi. Cause you could get chicken sushi. I don't want to eat raw chicken sushi. I don't want to risk that. You know what I mean? I want cooked. I want cooked if it's gonna be chicken. What are you doing? Why are you climbing my shoulder? Chicken. Also, you can get like beef sushi as well. And I've had raw beef before. I have had raw beef before. What are you doing with chicken sushi? I mean, eating it. What else would I be doing? I'm not putting it in my coochie, you know what I mean? What else would I be doing with it? Get some bacon sushi. I never had bacon sushi, actually. Oh my god, a pet peeve of mine is Americans that are like, it's not fish, it's not real sushi. It's like, bruh, you know... Do you even know what real sushi is? Because American sushi isn't even real sushi. It's so obnoxious, man. It's so... Sorry, it's a pet peeve. I'm getting triggered. I'm getting one-guyed right now. Hello. It's like... Man, I could go on a rant about this. Because over the years of my ancient existence, I've had people say that. I've had people say, that's not even real sushi. It's chicken. It's not real. And it's like... Well... Neither is American sushi in general, because you think Japanese people are eating the fucking California roll and stuff like that? No, that's not real sushi. It's not real sushi. Even in freaking Japan, I've had chicken sushi. You know, even in Japan, I've had like the wildest sushi. Like I had freaking I've had like Wagyu sushi. I've had hamburger sushi. I've had crazy sushi in Japan as well. So you know what? You like salmon? I don't like seafood, but I can tolerate raw salmon. I'm not gonna eat a cooked salmon though. I'll eat a raw salmon, but I'm not gonna eat a cooked salmon. Tell them they aren't real. Okay, that's my next response. After telling them that I'm not gonna put it in my coochie, I'll be like, you aren't real. Can you imagine that? Someone's like, chicken sushi isn't real sushi, and then I'm like, I'm not gonna put it in my coochie, you aren't real. What about fish egg? It depends. I've had salmon roe pate that was like smoked and stuff that I actually didn't dislike, but it was like at a really fancy Italian place in America. So it's I'm not gonna be having it again anytime soon. In fact, I'm probably never gonna have it again in my life. I'm probably not gonna have it again. But it was good that one time I ate it. I'm just tying my hair up. Wait. You gotta go sleep, you gotta work. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Have fun sleeping too. Thank you for stopping by. This ain't real sushi, my cooties say otherwise. I said coochie, not cooties. My hoo-ha. Cooties. Coochie. Cootie. I guess they sound similar. Hi Nova, welcome. Thank you for following. Yeah, I'm feeling... Oh, okay. Okay. Understandable. Your phone was like, no, please don't type that. And my mouth was like, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. And I'm just awake. Excuses. Excuses. Anyway, good morning. I woke up at a normal time today. If normal is like 3:20 a.m. I woke up. And, yeah. I think I'm gonna take a break from fasting. Because, the past week I've been feeling like bleh. But it's mostly like combination of things. It's like not sleeping well and stuff like that. So I was like, I'm gonna take a break from fasting. I'm gonna get my body back on track, and then I'm gonna stop fasting again. The last 2 days I actually slept. But it's like, you know when you get old and like you can't just sleep 2 days and suddenly everything's good again. You know when you're young, it's like you can pull like an all-nighter and then you like sleep one day and then you're like, yeah, I'm good. Man, you can't do that when you get old. Hi, stream assistant. Hello. You can't do that when you get old, because when you get old, it's like I need to recover and I need to like recuperate. That's the stream assistant, by the way. Also, I haven't gone food shopping, so I'm like out of like food, you know? I'm out of like food. Stop stepping on stuff! Ah! I'm like out of like food to actually fast properly because I don't have like protein and stuff to like stay full. Oh my god, stop it! Stop! He's just like climbing on my head! Ah! Okay. He's pulling my hair. Oh, hi, Brilliant, welcome back. Hello. Yes, you are cute and I love you, but Jesus. I don't want my hair being pulled. No, I don't want it. No. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm gonna take a little break and then I'm gonna get everything else back on track. Maybe I should stay on this sleep schedule as well, because being up at day is better for your health, right? Like being up at day, when everything is happening, is better for your health. And I should just try to get into the routine this week of like sleeping properly again, and then next week stop fasting again. Yeah. Fasting is so good. Fasting is so good. It's just Yeah, when you feel cruddy and then you're like also like sleep is all over the place. You're not sleeping, etc. Yeah, take it bit by bit, one thing at a time. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh my god, he's pulling my amber. Why is my cat such a menace? Why are you such a menace? He was sleeping. He was freaking sleeping. And then I stopped streaming and he's like, oh, I need your attention right now. Listen to this. Listen to this man. He is just like purring like he, I don't know, like he's in heaven right now. And he's pulling my earbuds out. He's been pulling my hair. He's been standing on my freaking head. What cat does that? Listen, you wanna say hello? Can you hear this? Can you hear this menace man purring into the microphone? Trying to help a bit different. Yeah, but it's frustrating. It's frustrating. I've also noticed, because I haven't been sleeping very well, I've been kind of irritable. I have noticed that. I'm like more irritable than normal, and I don't like that. I don't like being irritable. I love you so much, sister. Yes, I do. I love you, you're so cute, but you're such a shithead. He was actually really good last night. I went to bed at like 6 p.m. I think. I went to bed around 6 p.m. Maybe like 5:30 to 6 p.m. And he was like, oh, it's bedtime? Okay. And then he went into bed and he slept all night. He didn't wake me up. And then I woke him up in the morning. I woke him up at like 3:30 a.m. And like, it's time to get up now. It's time to get up. It's time to have your breakfast. And then he got up, he had his breakfast, and then he went back to bed. But then I started stream, and he was like, You summoned me? He's starting to smell like cornflakes again. I like it when he smells like cornflakes. I like his cornflake smell. Let me try to adjust my earbuds so they're not like pulling out of my head. Okay, there we go. Alright, is that acceptable? He was summoned. Yeah, I pressed go live and he's like, I'm needed. I feel it. I'm needed. The world calls for me. I did a little poll earlier, and I said, are we gonna play Silent Hill today, or are we gonna Silent Hill 4? Are we gonna play Silent Hill 4? Hello, welcome back. Hello. Are we gonna play Silent Hill 4, or are we gonna play House and Silent Hill 4 1? So we're gonna play more Silent Hill today. Speaking of House, I did watch the demo of House 2. I watched the demo of House 2, and I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest. I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like I'm leaning more towards nah. I'm leaning more on the like don't like than like. Cause let me just do it. Okay. You missed it out. You were sleeping. You were asleep. I just did it like as a short notice thing because I wasn't sure what I should play today. I was feeling like playing House, but then I was like, I haven't played Silent Hill in like over a week, so I should continue. You know what I mean? But anyway, I watched two being played. The demo, I mean, like 2's demo is out, and the art style is completely different. I personally don't like the new graphics. I don't mind them. I don't mind the graphics. I don't like what they did with Tabby's face. Like, how do I word this? Tabby's face kind of bugs me. I don't know. It's like, yeah, her face kind of bugs me, but I like the style overall. It does remind me of like Frambo, or what's the other one? there's Frambo and there's Little Miss Fortune, I think it's called. That's like what they were going for by the looks of it. And I don't mind that per se. I'm not big on Tabby's face. I feel like Tabby's face needs a like rework. And the style of play is like really different. Like, I don't know if it's just because of the demo or if it's like that's what they're gonna have in like the real, like the full release. But like in the demo, it's like instead of you looping in a day, it seems like you're gonna have like downtime and then you're gonna have like progression each night. So like during the day things are gonna be kind of calm, and then you're gonna go to bed, you're gonna go to sleep, and then you're gonna have a nightmare. And then like the looping aspect is gonna take place in the nightmare. It seems like that's what the new one's gonna be about. Kind of like Tabby's like either like got PTSD after this last game, or it's like, is it actually happening? Is this actually happening, or is it like within her mind? You know what I mean? I think it's gonna be in that direction. I think like the game it's basically like a puzzle game on a timer, right? One is kind of like it's basically just a puzzle game and it's on a timer, and you have to like get the puzzles done within the timer, and everything is like contained within like a loop. Like each fail, the loop starts again. Each success, the loop starts again, kind of thing. Whereas it seems like 2 is gonna be more along the lines of like just like a different approach to it. And I don't know if I like it. I don't really know if I like it, but I am leaning more towards not a big fan. Timed puzzles, honestly, I'm not usually like I don't like strictly puzzle games. I'm not really into like strictly puzzle games, but like games like House where there are puzzles, that's fine. Or I guess like most horror games have some kind of puzzle element to them. That's fine too. It's just if you're like buying a game because it's a puzzle game, I'm not really like Baba Is You, you know, like where it's like that's just a puzzle game. I burn out so quickly on those. My brain will like burn out on it, and then it's just like, okay, I'm done, and this isn't fun anymore. Like, yeah, I don't have the patience for it, I guess. Baba Is You is fun, and Melted Rain, I think it's fine if you play it in like a short burst, right? You play it for like half an hour, and then you're like, okay, I can play this more later. But if you're like streaming it and playing it, and it's like, okay, well I gotta play it for like at least an hour, right? Then it's like, it's just not fun now. It's just, my brain's turned off, because it's like, I'm trying to talk, I'm trying to respond, I'm trying to do puzzles. I only got so much stamina. I had to look up so many walkthroughs for some puzzles. In Baba Is You, I don't think I ever played that far into it. Thank you for following, welcome. Yeah, streaming would be a bit different. Yeah, it's like if I was playing in my own time, I'd probably play more of it. But I also don't really. It's like one of those games I don't really care to play if I wasn't like playing with quote chat, if that makes sense. Like I wouldn't really play it in my own time. Man, my stream assistant. Hydration. Yeah. Now puzzle games like The Room aren't too bad. Yeah, I don't mind puzzles in games like that, where it's like there is a clear motive and like there is like a progression to this, and that's fine. I just mean like strictly puzzle games. He's sitting on my lap right now. He's sitting on my lap. He's got a blankie around him. He's like, he loves doing this thing where he's like looking at the ceiling with his eyes closed. He's doing that at the moment. Eyes are closed, looking at ceiling. I can always tell when he's like in the zone because his mouth kind of hangs open a little bit. He's like, imagine being so in bliss that your mouth just starts hanging open. You know how there's a lot of games where it's like, look how scenic this game is. Look how scenic this game is. You're a squirrel and you're gonna like, I guess there's a lot of fox songs like that. Where it's like you're a fox, you're a squirrel, maybe you're like a cat or something. Actually, I'd probably play it if you're a cat, but like, there's a lot of games like that. And they're just puzzle games, and there's not really anything else to it. Oh, there was one where you were a border collie as well. There was one where you're a border collie. But they're like, you're an animal of some sort. And then like, you come to puzzle one, and then you do it, and it'll be like, and there's like some pretty music that plays, and like, I don't like those games. I don't like those kind of games. I've played so many of them, and it's just, I don't know. Telos Principle? Is that what it's called? Let me look it up. Let's see. Telos. The Telos Principles. Reawakened. 2 Road to Asylum. First person puzzle. Oh, this game. That wasn't the border collie, but it made me think of this. Yeah, I remember this game. Yeah, I'm not really into those kind of games. I don't mind watching them. I don't want to play them. I'll watch it. I don't want to play it though. Home North? I think that's it. Yeah, I think it's Home North or something. Yeah. You know, I don't know, like, when it's like, what kind of games do I like? It's like, I don't know, I like a lot of games. I don't really have, like, I'm not like, oh, I love FPS and that's my favorite genre. I don't really have a favorite genre. My genre of game is whatever takes my interest. I like old games. I like a lot of old games. I like a lot of old console games. And then, I don't know. That's still just like, it takes my interest, right? Genre? Yes. But that doesn't even narrow it down. Because it's like, you like old games? Okay. What kind of old games? It's like, I don't know, looks interesting, I play. Doesn't look interesting, I don't play. Because I've played, there's like so many different types of games that I've enjoyed. I really liked LSD Simulator, but I also really like Silent Hill. I'm not a huge JRPG fan, but then I love Final Fantasy, so it's like, you know. I think Final Fantasy like got in there when I was young though, so it like skips that like bias. Cute boy, thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you. I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan, but then I'm not like, I couldn't get into the Ateliers. Atelier Riser and stuff like that. I could Atelier Sophia. Sophia or is it Sophia? Go this way, stream assistant. Already has a foot in the door? Yeah, it got like its foot in the door because I play like, well, my mom used to play Final Fantasy when I was growing up, and then I would watch her play, and then finally I played it myself too. I started playing myself, and then yeah, Final Fantasy gets a pass. But I don't like. I don't dislike Atelier Riser. I couldn't get into it. Oh yeah, and also Ready Out of Stories has been really good, even though we've taken kind of like a break from. Even though we've taken like kind of like a break from Ready Out of Stories. I really enjoyed it. Tomba is not a JRPG though, that's like a platformer. Tomba is a platformer. Some JRPGs have very heavy grind element. Yeah, especially old ones, right? Especially old ones. There's like a lot of grind. And I am super like, grinding does not equate to content. Like, grinding is not content. And it feels sinful to say. I mean, we're all allowed our own preferences, right? We're all allowed our own preferences. I think to me with Riser, the one thing that like really threw me off is like, I opened the game, right? And I'm like, okay, I'm ready to play this. And there were like 2 hours of freaking tutorial. It was like 2 hours of like all these different systems and how I'm supposed to use these systems and how I'm supposed to do this. And I was like, what? I just want to play the freaking game, man. I don't need to know how to like upgrade stuff at end game when I'm just opening the game. Like what? And I feel like an easy fix to that would have been like introduce you to all the different systems and stuff rather than like bang bang bang. I can't even close the first window after I open the game. Time to kill thousands of rats for those 3 tails to complete the quest. Yeah, there's a lot of that. Isn't it 9 where you can just play the whole game through as like level 1 and the bosses will scale with you in Final Fantasy? I realized that I like grinding games because it was a way for me to turn off my brain. But now that bullet heavens exist, grinding isn't so appealing to me. Like, what's a bullet heaven? I only know bullet hell. I think to me, like, grinding and like turning your brain off, I can't do that. I can't just turn my brain off. Like, my brain is like go 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 go. You know what I mean? My brain has always got something going, and it like is like dopamine fried, man. It's like so dopamine fried because like I need stimulation. I need like something to stimulate. Oh, it was 8 where you could have learned leveling altogether. Okay. But for grinding, it's like bullet heaven. Oh, is that what they called it? They finally coined a name. They finally coined it a name. Yeah, I think like bullet heaven games though, like those are like constant dopamine hits because it's like you're playing it and you level it and you get a little reward. You level, you get a little reward. You do something, you get a little reward. So it's like constantly stimulated, you know? Whereas like grinding in an MMO or grinding in a JRPG, it's like I don't get the reward. I just gotta like, yeah, you get like constant stimulation for it. But like, say you're like grinding in Final Fantasy 14 or something, it's like I just gotta like, go here, press a button, 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 and I won't get any rewards for like 5 hours. I won't deny sometimes the slow build-ups still hit. Yeah, I agree. I like bullet heavens a lot. I really like bullet heaven games. At one point I had like all the achievements in Vampire Survivors, and then they updated it, so I don't have all the achievements now. I should work on getting all the achievements actually. Let me see, what am I missing? Vampire Survivors. Mama, where are the achievements? Wow, there's like 228 now. Oh, I'm still like, no. Damn, I'm only like 43% now. I'm only like 43% now. I used to be like 100% achievement. Damn, they added so freaking much. I'm away from 100% Megamon? Cool. I think they added 50% of content. There's a lot that I gotta go get. I really like Vampire Survivors, so it's a lot of fun. I don't know what I meant for Mega Blanc actually. Let's see. Mega Blanc, I'm only 60 out of 102. I don't know what percentage that is. How do I... For Mega Blanc, I'm 59%. I'm about 80 done. What do I have to do still? I haven't unlocked everyone. I need to... Quite a few things I need to do. Grandma's Secret Tonic. Maybe I'll work on... I think I'll work on 100%ing Mega Blanc before Vampire Survivors, because I've already got Vampire Mega Blanc installed, but I don't have Vampire Survivors installed. Still haven't done tier 3. I've done tier... I've beaten tier 3. I have 61! One more achievement than me! What the hell? You just gotta one-up me like that? Do I look more fluent today, by the way? Do I look more like... Am I moving more and stuff? I played with my rig settings a bit to hopefully make it a little bit more bouncy and stuffs. Black Vader fell to me 3 days ago. I love stupid little memes like that in games. Black Vader. You know what I thought would be kind of fun to try play? Uh-oh, I'm on low battery mode. Uh-oh, I forgot to charge my phone and it's at 10%. It's the first time seeing me, but I seem very mobile. Yippee! Uh-oh. I think we should be good. I think we should be fine. We should be... Hopefully my PC can charge my phone enough so that it survives. You know what game would be kind of interesting to try at some point? The Star Wars MMO. Because there's like a lot of lore in that game, right? It's like really lore heavy, and there's like a lot of like what happens behind the scenes and stuff. I think that would be kind of fun. I don't know what it's called. I forget what it's called. Star Wars MMO. The Old Republic, that's what it's called. Yeah, I feel like that would be fun. MMOs are where my grinding addiction started. Yeah, I can see that. I've played a few MMOs in my time, but like a lot of the MMOs I've played have been like non-mainstream ones, I guess. Each class has their storyline. Damn. Civilian, welcome back. Hello. I played a lot of like shitty anime MMOs, you know? You know one I never actually played though was Mabinogi, and I never played what is it? What's the mushroom one? Maple Story. I never played Maple Story. Well, I've like tried it, but I couldn't play it because I have a 60% keyboard. And I didn't have a controller. When I tried to play it. Carol, hello. Did I say hello before? Mabinogi, same time that consumed my entire teenage life. Well, during teenage years, I played a pirate MMO, and then I played a bunch of like random anime MMOs. And then for a while, then like my Toho phase started, so like I played so freaking much Toho. Because my mom went through this phase where it was like, we let this MMO take over too much of our life, so no games anymore. You know what I mean? She went through one of those kind of phases. Tengu Toad, hello, welcome. Thank you for following. She went through Fiesta Online. I think I did try that because I knew someone who played it. I think, is this the one I'm thinking of? Fiesta Online? Oh no, I didn't play it. My friend played it. She played it and she used to show me like the screenshots and stuff of her playing it. We love Toho phases. Damn, it was like really autistic though. Like, it went for years where it was like I drew Toho, I played Toho, I consumed Toho content like Nico Nico Noga just to like consume old Toho memes and stuff like that, and then made my own MMD for like MMD videos with Toho. Listen to Toho music. Like, it was just like my life was pretty much like Toho. But for some reason, my mom was like okay with me playing Toho. Like, she was like, I don't know. In her mind, she was like, oh, it's like an old Space Invader game, so it's not like you're getting addicted to an MMO, you know, like she viewed it differently for some reason. So that was like the latter half of my teenage years, and then my mom kicked me out. So I moved in with my dad for a little bit, and then my dad kicked me out, and then I lived with my auntie, and then I started playing Terra. I like to brag to other anime nerds at school that they didn't know this cool niche fandom I was a part of as Freitism. I didn't go to high school. Like, I went for a year and a half, and then I was homeschooled. I wasn't actually doing any schoolwork, but you know. But yeah, like, then I started Terra, and then I played original Final Fantasy XIV, like the OG. Auntie supported the Terra addiction. She did. My auntie is such a like godsend. Like, she is like an actual parent. You know what I mean? Like, my mom. Okay, so my mom like I feel like it's actually worse than kicking me out, because I explained this before. Heathcliff, welcome back. This is like a woe is me. This feels like I'm being like woe is me, but like I'm glad that it happened because my auntie is like so freaking nice to me and like an actual parent, like I was saying. But like I turned 18 and my mom's child, like you know when you're a single parent and you can get like child support. She was on that, right? She was on that. So like she was like on the sole parent support. I turned 18 and the payment day was like after, like, I think it's usually on a Wednesday. I think it's usually like on a Wednesday or Thursday. I don't remember, like when you get paid, right? But I turned 18 before that day. So she just didn't get paid that week, right? And she was basically like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go move in with my boyfriend now. And me and her boyfriend hated each other. Like, we did not like each other at all. So it was also like a 1-bedroom house. So like, you know, it's not like I could have moved in anyway. Basically, she was like, oh, you're 18 now? I'm not getting paid to support you. I'm gonna go move in with my boyfriend. So what are you gonna do? Like, she said that to me. She was like, so what are you gonna do? And I was like, what? Because at 18, I was a completely different fox, right? Like, I couldn't buy stuff from like I couldn't go to the supermarket and buy things by myself. I couldn't speak to cashiers. Like I couldn't even pay for it myself without having like a full-on like I just won't do it. I'm not, nope, no, like, I would be, like, panicking or, like, freaking out, and, like, yeah. So it was pretty bad, right? So I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. So I called my dad, and I'm like, Dad, my mom's gonna move in with her boyfriend. Can I move in with you? And, like, I hadn't seen my dad in, like, 5 years or something at that point. Like, I hadn't seen him for a really long time, and he was like, oh my god, my daughter's speaking to me. Yeah, come move in with me. Like, he was like, yeah, come move in with me. So then my mom was like, okay, but how are you gonna afford to, like, move? Because it was, like, on the other side of the country. I don't speak Russian! I'm sorry, I don't know what that says. I'm gonna Google Translate it real quick and hope that it's nothing bad. I'm gonna hope that it's nothing bad. I'm an Ahmed Titan and she's a Colossal? That's what that says? Huh? What? What the frick? Huh? Okay. Okay, anyway. Hello from Russia, Sister Nia, arigato. Hello. Phobia, hello, welcome back. Threw me through a loop on that one. So I moved in with. Oh yeah. Also, when she was like, "How are you gonna afford to move there?" Because my family lives on the other side of the country. Like, I was born on one side of the country, and then when I was like 12, my mom was like, "Okay, we're moving to the opposite side of the country because I'm gonna go to university now." So then, like, obviously moving back, I would have to like fly and stuff, right? So I sold like my Wii, I sold my PlayStation, I sold all my stuff essentially so I could move. Oh, and she was like, "Can you take my cat?" So I took her cat and I took the stuff of mine that I could take, and I moved back to my home city. And my dad was like, my dad's like a person with his own problems. Like, he's very much an alcoholic. He goes through like stages of being better than others, but he was going through like a really bad stage at that point. And he one night he was like really drunk, right? And he was like, the cat's water ball is empty, and he was like sitting right next to it, like looking at it. I'm like, okay. And he's like, yeah, there's no water in the cat bowl. I was like, I was in my bedroom, and I was just like, what does he say? What is he on about, right? And then he's like, you say you love your animals, you're not even gonna fill the water bowl? I'm like, why don't you fill the water bowl? And that like set him off. Because my dad is like one of those people where it's like, children should be spoken to and not heard. Even though I was like 18 at this point. He was still like, I'm the boss and that's all that matters, right? I'm the boss, that's that. So he like comes flying into my room. He like slaps my face and he's like, don't you dare! Like, he gets like freaked out, right? He's like freaking out. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Kind of thing. So he's like, you should get out of here. He was like, get out of this place. You're ungrateful and like all this kind of stuff. And then he went to bed and I went to bed. And in the morning, I was like to Auntie Fox, I was like, can I move in with you? My dad, and I told her, I didn't tell her everything that happened. I just told her that like he was drinking too much, and like she was like, oh yeah, I know. And she's like, I'm surprised you stayed with him. You stayed with him for that long. So then I was like, okay, I'm gonna move in with Auntie Fox. And then Auntie Fox was like, the best thing, like the best thing that ever happened. Cause she's like, my dad at that point, he only had like 5 gigabytes of internet a month. And I was like, can I pay to like upgrade the internet? And he's like, no, No, I like it being 5 gigabytes, so I only want 5 gigabytes. And then I would like blow through the 5 gigabytes, and he would be like, why are you using all the internet? You gotta get off the internet. And I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do if I'm not on the internet? And he's like, go out there and make friends. I'm like, I hate this. I hate this. And then Auntie Fox, when I moved in with her, she's like, I'm gonna get internet because I know you like to use the internet a lot and we can get unlimited internet. And my freaking dad, man, my dad was like, don't get unlimited internet because she's just gonna use it all. It's like, bro, it's unlimited. Who cares? I gotta pee, I think. I gotta pee. Sorry, that was like a random insight. This is the inside of my brain. I think I gotta go pee, but I'll do that in a minute. But anyway, Auntie Fox was like, let's not just like you know, parents that are like, I like this so I want you to be like this. My dad's kind of like that. My dad's kind of like that, and he was like, I don't want her to be on the internet all the time because I think she should go out there and party and like do what I did when I was her age. But not like understanding that, you know, your child isn't gonna be exactly like you. You know, like your child's got their own interests and stuff. So he was trying to convince Auntie Fox like not to get internet and not to like get unlimited internet because then I would use the internet. And I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, why would you try to like dupe your own kid like that? It sounds like you've been through a lot. I think most VTubers have had like some weird or like bad upbringing of some sort, right? Like most VTubers have had like shitty experiences. But like, yeah, and then I got internet, and then I started playing Terra. Actually, both my parents for a while were like, what are you gonna do with your life? I think I was like, no, I was still 18, and both my parents were like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You know, you don't have a job, so like, what are you gonna do? And I was like, I don't know. I can't go to university at the moment because I was homeschooled and I didn't get any like qualification. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just go to university, and I was like homeschooled, so I didn't have like the like the things you need to go to university. Here you can go to university at 21 regardless, but like I wasn't 21 so I couldn't go. So then I was like, okay, I'll like sign up to study something, I guess. The prerequisites, yeah, that's the word. Hello, welcome. I didn't have those, so I was like, okay, I'll go like train in like hairdressing, I guess. And then both my parents were like, yeah, that's great, do that. I did it for like the cause like hairdressing you have to do like there's like the first half of it, and then you can either do like an apprenticeship or you can finish like the second half of it like in a training institute. So I did like the first half of it. I freaking hated it, man. I hated it so much. People like people suck in that kind of industry, right? People freaking suck in that kind of industry. I hated it so much. So when I finished, I had like I actually did get an apprenticeship offering, and I went to the like, you know, not the interview, but I went to the like the equivalent to the interview, and they really liked me, and they're like, yeah, we'll take her on board. I was like, no, I freaking hate it. I hate it so much. I hate this. I cannot stand this. So then I was like, I suck. And then I played Terra. I was like, I suck. I can't even finish this. I'm gonna play Terra and not think about things. And then I did that. Welcome back, by the way. Yeah, I can't see the you now ever liking. Yeah, I never really liked it, to be honest. It was just like, You know when parents like do something with yourself, do something. Don't just sit on your butt doing nothing. It was kind of like that, and then I was like, well, what can I do? What can I do? Konbanwa, konbanwan, one. So I just kind of like did the first thing that I was able to like sign up for, I guess. I missed my mouth taking a drink. I missed my freaking mouth. I just poured water on myself. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Arigato. Shower for the day. Hell yeah, that's my shower for the day. My shirt is all freaking wet. Leave me alone, Twitch. Yeah, Twitch ads are like crazy nowadays, right? There are definitely some jobs which require a certain style, or require a style of person. I agree. I think if you're a hairdresser, you have to be kind of naturally very outgoing. I think you have to be charismatic to a certain degree. And I think you have to be quite, extroverted. I mean, that's like the nice way to put it. I do think if you're, thank you for following. Thank you. I think if you're a hairdresser too, generally you're pretty like gossipy and stuff like that, right? Like a lot of hairdressers are like really gossipy, and drama like rules their lives. Like they live for it, kind of thing. I remember like some of the drama that happened like while I was training. There was like one girl, right, and she was kind of quiet, so me and her got on really easily because we're both quiet. And her boyfriend went to like some kind of party that another girl was at on like a weekend. And then okay, let me explain it better. Okay, let's say her name's Melody, right? Melody's boyfriend went to a party where Stacy was at, and Stacy's boyfriend was also there. And Melody's boyfriend and Stacy's boyfriend had a disagreement at this party, and it was something really like not that serious. But after the weekend, Stacy told all the girls that were training that Melody did what her boyfriend did, and that it was Melody who was at fault. So then instead of like speaking to Melody, all these other girls were like, we don't speak to Melody anymore. And if you speak to Melody, then like you also are in the wrong. And they just like ostracized her to the point that she like stopped coming in for training. She like stopped coming in for training. Like she was really like obviously upset, right? And the place that like offered the training, they basically let her go into like a different intake. So instead of being like kind of drop down a year essentially, so that she could like still be like she could come in again, and the people in the year below didn't know all the drama that had happened and stuff, because she didn't do anything wrong. But like, yeah, the pecking order is brutal, but it was like for a second I thought it was gonna be Melody's boyfriend and Stacey's boyfriend got together. that would be crazy. Stacy, yes, she was. Stacy was a freaking little gossiping cow that caused problems for Melody that she didn't need to. And that was just like how the like environment was there. It was like, yeah. Time for lunch. Enjoy your lunch. Have a good lunch. But yeah, and I thought like, oh, maybe it's because like everyone's young and like yada yada yada. But then when I went to like the interview for my apprenticeship, it was the same. It was the freaking same. It was like the drama drama, and these people were like adults, you know. So after that, I was like, nah, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. But yeah, Terra was fun. Terra was fun. I miss the old Terra. I miss the old Terra days where it was like, you still had good hopes for the game that it was gonna be like, it was gonna like keep up with everything, and like new content was gonna come out, and then there was just so much content. John, did you play Terra? Yeah, I played Terra. I used to play Terra. When I had long hair, the story of the hairdresser would talk in the 50 minutes of the ride. I can imagine. Terra was so fun. I loved Terra. I've been playing Blue Protocol. I've been enjoying that so far. I like that it's like there is a lot of autoplay to it, I guess. Kind of. It's like it doesn't do the game for you, but like I like that I don't have to like fully be, I can be doing something else too. I like that aspect. Terra was fun until they added fast leveling and focused only on PvP. Only Terra had both sides, right? like old Terra, you could only play PvE if you wanted to, but then you could also only play PvP. And there was like one time where you could level completely through PvP as well. Like when they had the castle PvP game, you could like level your ults through PvP. That was a lot of fun. The group I was in, one of them had decided they had to be the tank, so other DPS and I would remagger off them constantly. What? Like they were they a Lancer and then they... I don't know how that would work. I did like PvP in Terra, but I understand that like not everyone wanted to play PvP. I freaking loved old Terra where it was open PvP and like open world PvP. I spent so much time killing low people. I spent a lot of time killing low people. And then I also had low ults that were like level like 16 that I would run around in PvP on as well. Okay, I stopped to a gang. Yeah, I did both though. I also had low ults that I would PvP on, so it was like equal, right? Like it was I found the bridge at the Sada area. Oh yeah, I did. I'd spent a bit of time just standing at the bridge, and as soon as a little lobby would run out, one shot. I spent so much time doing that. And then like then there would be like people who are like, we don't do this, and they would like come try and kill you. So it would turn into like level 60 versus level 60. Those are so fun. But I would also go and kill people who were farming bosses sometimes as well. Like, you know how like there were like bosses in the open world? I would sometimes go around and just kill them. Yeah. And then they would bring like their guild to come and find you, but you would be gone. You'd be gone, or you would be on an ult. So you could like, you'd kill them, then you'd swap to your ult and you would hang out in the same area, and then you'd see them come back with like 5 other people to like get their revenge on you, be like, hey, I'm gone. Yeah, I was a little shithead. Yeah, there was. Yeah. Anyway, it was... Yeah. I got no excuses. I was terrible. I was a terrible Terra player. No way that it's PvP live. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. It was also fun when like they would bring people back to kill you, and then you would get killed, but then you would bring back people too, and then it would turn into like 5v5 or like 10v10, you know, like that was a lot fun. I liked PvP a lot back then. I think nowadays I don't really care about PvP, but like back then I loved it. Let me just do this. Okay, I will lit a box really quickly and then I'll open the game. I will open the litter box, open the game, open the TV. Quick TV time. Okay, quick TV time while I go litter box, and then we will stop playing. Yeah, open the litter box. Will I had similar events would turn into entire zones? That would be fun. It would be kind of fun if Final Fantasy had something like that, but like, people on Final Fantasy are too sensitive, so they'd get really upset, and then they would complain, and then, yeah, they'd be like, we're not gonna play if this is gonna happen, so I see why it doesn't exist in Final Fantasy, but it would have been fun if it did. Anyway, be right back.
液状の咳止めのお薬がこんな小さなカプセルに入ってしまいました。だからどこへでも持っていけます。しかも食後1カプセル。咳が困るなという時、これを持っていると便利ですよ。コルゲンの咳止めカプセル。
Hungry? Cup of noodle. Listen.
ソニックツクイズ問題です。ソニックのそばを駆け抜けていったのは誰でしょう。答えはお近くのお店にあるよ。
ソニック・ザ・ヘッジホッグ2メガドライブから。
日本列島図の美しいところだ。山の奥の森の中から湧く一滴の水まで利用したいものだ。
日本直販マルトクテレビショッピング。
今日は冷たい北風も平気ダウンジャケットを1着9800円でご奉仕いたします。
おお、厚みがある。もっこもこだ。たっぷり羽毛が入ってあったかいね。
でしょ。なんせ 250g もの羽毛がぎっしりと入っているからもうふわふわ。しかもその 50% に柔らかなダウンを入れましたので、ほーら弾力性が違うんです。
あ、ダウンがいっぱい入ってるから分厚いのに軽いんだ。
デザインもおしゃれでしょ。前面はファスナーとボタンの打ち合わせ、襟はオープンにしたり折り返したりそのままスタンドカラーにしたりと3通り楽しめます。
ポケットは左右に2個、袖口とウエストはゴムシャーリングで冷たい風もシャットアウト。
撥水性のある生地の使用で少々の雨なら平気です。
男女兼用 M、L、LL とサイズも豊富。色も3色からお選びいただけます。
中身の羽毛の半分にダウンを使用した軽くてあったかいダウンジャケット1着9800円9800円でのご奉仕です。特別ご奉仕につき分割はありません。
Damn, that was expensive. Whatever it was. Oh, it's like a puffer jacket. I gotta show you what the stream assistant looks like right now. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you.
피친 푸친 파친 포친 피친 푸친 파친 포친 피친 푸친 파친 포친 피친 푸친 파친 포친 피친
The golem is one of the funniest ones. Damn, I missed the golem. Let me grab this picture.
Hungry? Cup of noodle.
Cup noodle.
液状の咳止めのお薬がこんな小さなカプセルに入ってしまいました。だからどこへでも持っていけます。しかも食後1カプセル。咳が困るなという時、これを持っていると便利ですよ。コルゲンの咳止めカプセル。
どん兵衛の天ぷらは見事じゃ上物じゃ
show. I want to show something really quickly. This picture is freaking huge. I gotta resize. Look at this ham. Look at this. Look at this ham. Do you have a playlist of the Japanese guy from TikTok who makes old school style catchy commercials? I don't. Japanese guy from TikTok? I don't use TikTok a lot. I only really go on TikTok if I'm looking at pictures of Sphinx cats. He needs a little more time cooking. Yeah, he's a bit of a raw chicken right now. He's wearing a Pokemon shirt at the moment. But he's cozy. My bedroom is like the back rooms. I got a red light. I got a red light in the bedroom. Okay, let me. Damn, I'm really looking forward to chicken katsu today. I'm like thinking about it, you know? It's like on my mind. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna eat that rice. Yeah, I'm gonna eat that katsu. Then turn on my controller first. Now we open the game. Sounds good. I freaking love, but that's like one of those foods that I could never get tired of. I can't wait for your cheat day. I'm gonna break from fasting this week, and then next week I'm gonna go back to it. Cause I wanna focus on just getting my sleep schedule under control and like not feeling like bleh. I think, to be honest, the stream assistant has been keeping me awake and stuff because it's confusing for him when sleep schedules are like flipping. It's like, when do we go to sleep? When are we supposed to be awake? You know what I mean? But I think if my sleep schedule is like a little more consistent, then I'll sleep better, I'll feel better, and therefore everything functions better. Also, I have been drinking dubious amounts of caffeine, which I gotta stop. Full boot. And then not that. This? There we go. PlayStation. I breakfast yesterday because work had catering. I think the good thing to like remember, right, is like one messing up one day doesn't mean it's over, because you just go back to it the next day. That's what I'm thinking about. Like, for me, I'm like, okay, well, taking a little break right now and then going back to it when I am in a better state. I gotta turn this down, it's really loud. Finally, it was really freaking loud. It's Jover. It's Ogre. I still haven't watched Shrek 5. I want to watch it, but I still haven't watched it. By the way, I was meant to host a horror movie this last weekend in my Discord, and then I didn't, so I'm thinking I'm gonna do it this weekend instead. I still haven't decided what I want to watch. But like, I don't know, I gotta look at like what's out at the moment. Yeah, it's best to take a break at times. I agree, but good, just take a break, refresh, and then come back to it. Because it's not it's not like it's not like your stomach is going anywhere. Your stomach can still fuss later. There we go. Swapping the music over. Wait, that sounded like I was saying like your stomach's not going anywhere, like the fat ain't going anywhere. I didn't mean it like that. I meant like your body's not going anywhere. You can always fast later. You know what I mean? I meant it more like that. It came out wrong. Okay, this is still too freaking loud for me. What the hell? Now it looks like it's quiet for you. Okay, let me turn it back up a little. How is that for volume? Is that okay? I'm a big old fatty. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Those Oreos can eat themselves. I actually, like, I have to throw out some Oreos because they've just been sitting like in the biscuit container for like months because I didn't like them. They were like these limited Oreos. I think they were like the Selena Gomez ones or something like that. And I didn't like them, so I just didn't eat them. So they've just been like sitting in our biscuit container, snack container where we put like cookies and stuff. Okay. My controller decided to turn off. Oh no, is it dead? Hello? Oh no, I think my controller's out of battery. I gotta get a cable. I'm just looking for a cable that will fit. Oh no. I am in a predicament. I need long cable. Is this one long enough? Does this one fit? Oh! Okay, I gotta like plug it into my my power outlet. Power strip? I gotta plug it into my power strip because I'm out of USB ports on my computer. Hold on. Oy. Hold on. Alright, it's a little awkward. It's a little awkward. It's like long enough to like reach my lap, but not like comfortably. You know? It's not like long enough to be like comfortably there, so I gotta be on a little bit of an angle, but that's okay. That's fine. Like I'm adjusting hard. The things we do for love, am I right? We plug in a controller and we play awkwardly on an angle. Okay, sorry if you can hear my chair. I'm like moving around a lot today. So if it sounds like I'm farting, just know that I am. No, I'm not. Okay. Hold on. I forgot what we were doing. I forgot what we were doing at the moment. We just watched that guy burn to death, right? We watched the guy burn to death. We're back in our apartment. We have gone up the tower, I believe, and then I guess we'll find out. We'll find out. Go open the window. I want to look out. Let me look out the window! I gotta look at the people! The people need me. Okay, I'll go try the other window. We had turned on the valve at the top. Yeah. Did we clear that area, or did we still need to... The water has a puzzle? Okay, we're looking at the people. There's the parent with her child in the window. Didn't solve the puzzle. Okay. People walking by. Little kid in a red outfit. Let me out. Walter is gonna kill me, guy. Oh, right. We're in that part. Damn. Do we? We got any ideas? We got any ideas on what we were supposed to do? I think. No, I don't know. Maybe we just gotta go run around a little bit and see if we can figure this out. Okay, let me just open different tab. Put this over here. Can you check and add Kaiji 650? He's a funny Japanese man. I will look him up and I will take a look. No promises, but I will check him out and see what's up with Kaiji 650. Oh, he's like a he's on oh no, that's not Twitter. I thought that was Twitter, but it's TikTok. Some pipes were gushing, but we needed to find a way to turn them off. Yeah, maybe. We were kind of running in circles, weren't we? And then I remember we jumped down the holes. So I guess we need to turn off we need to find some more valves or something. That's what it's called, right? A valve? Yeah. Yeah! Alright, here we go. Enter the hole. That's Henry. That's what Henry does when he enters the hole. Oh no, like cave diving. Wait, what the heck? Why am I here? Wait, why am I here? I thought... Someone carved some kind of weird... Oh, because it's a... Okay, I meant to load my save state. Yeah, I meant to save state load, not... Damn, I was so freaking confused. Okay, there we go. This makes more sense. I was like... really bamboozled. Okay, this is him. Hi. It's locked. Little fungi. Those are the things we need to turn off. This room was made for me. Okay, so let me just check all of these. Don't you think about... Wait, it's not... How do I hit? I forget. It's been too long. I forget how to... Oh, there we go. Okay. Weird ball sack on a string. Okay, there's nothing in this room. I think the locked rooms are the rooms that we want to get into, right? But we gotta, like, go down from. It still looks like a kid's writing. I'm being watched from the middle room. Okay, we have gone in a circle. So I think we want to go like we want to go that way where we can drop down into other rooms. You know what I mean? There's like the drop down holes, and then we want to. I'm trying to think. Hmm. We go down the holes, and then we look for those. They say the middle room? Can see into the middle room. Can we see into the middle room? The middle room? Oh yeah, the like, No, not from where we are, right? Not from where we are. We can look into the middle room. What is that? Oh, it's just TVs. I think where we are, there's like...
Get me out.
There's no...
Get me the hell out of here.
Get me out. Locked. There's no, like, that's the middle room that we're looking at, but there's no way to, like, look in. At least not from not from the options that we have. It's locked. How do I run again? Oh, there we go. Oops! No. Too high up. Yeah, they're all, like, too high up. We gotta look at any of them. We gotta, like, we gotta go somewhere else. Maybe in the higher levels. Yeah, maybe we need to go higher up. I'm a bit stumped. It is a little confusing, right? It is a little confusing. It's funny because you forget how older games just like give you no direction or anything. Like you gotta. Sorry, I'm just moving the window a little bit. You forget how old games they just throw you in and there's no like guidance of where you've gotta go next or like how you're supposed to progress. It's like just keep floundering around. You'll find it eventually, or you won't, and you'll give up. But like, you either will or you won't. Nowadays, the yellow paint solves it for you. The old days require brain. I don't know. Did it require brain, or did it just require like hard persistence, which is a different thing. Persistence does not equate to intelligence. How did we solve these? Let's be honest, a lot of people would look up guides and stuff. Like, oh, I didn't even notice. Most people would like look up a guide. You'd like print off LA school or something. Yeah, the required walkthrough. You would like get the walkthrough and then you would play a little bit by yourself and then you would like look at the walkthrough and you'd be like, oh, this is what I meant to do. I feel like it would be really fun to do that actually. I don't have a printer. Maybe I should get a printer and then like we still too high up. We like play with the pieces of paper, you know? That would be very nostalgic. Go away, slug. Broken. What the heck? down with those slugs. I had 2 slugs in my hallway. This morning. Two slugs were in my hallway this morning. Can I pick these up? No. Wait, what was that? Filled with black powder? Slugs just chilling. Yeah, they come in the morning and then they leave before the sun comes up. Diary. I've been watching the surveillance room's peephole the whole time and okay. That's like the thing that we need to look at. Is the black substance the like reference to the flowers? Or something completely different? I guess we go to the hall room? Oh! I didn't even notice them. Yeah, I'm gonna go the other direction. Gotta go the other direction. Stupid slugs. Stupid ball sacks and stupid slugs. I do like the sound. I do like the sound the slugs make when they hit the ground. The wet, like... Die, monster! The new one is a disaster, or what makes you think that? I probably heard you insult them, probably. Okay, what am I at? Wait a minute. How am I? Okay, there we go. I heard 4 is the last good Silent Hill. Yeah, a lot of people don't like 4. A lot of people really don't like 4. It was not well received when it came out. Oh, I think I gotta go up higher. I think we gotta go up higher. Okay. And there's many reasons for that, right? The combat in 4 is really clunky, and like it's worse than the previous games. It was kind of different. Like it was originally not going to be a Silent Hill game, and then they like reworked it into being a Silent Hill game, and people noticed. People definitely noticed. The last one has many flaws, and being rogue is not the biggest one of them. Gameplay in general very bad, and story just atrocity bad and super. Really, I disagree. I don't think that wokeness was a problem with the game at all. I mean, the story is just about it's like tying different. I do think you need a little bit of context for other Silent Hill games. The white flowers that drive Hinako to fast ending are the drugs that throughout the rest of the series. It's basically like tying the different areas together, I would say. And it's basically a girl in the 60s who didn't quite fit into like social norms, and her either coming to terms with the idea that it doesn't matter that you don't fit into the social norms, like this is what life is, or having a mental break and going against what the social norms were. Drug trip is kind of very meh. It wasn't a drug trip. It did exist. Silent Hill did exist. It's like very much a real place. but she was also developing a drug addiction from her friend that was supposed to be like supporting her and stuff, right? Gameplay is so bad. The entire game is just no. It's real. It is real. Like the fox god is real. The tree god is real. The reason for the mental breakdown is simple. I don't want to marry. It's not even on the same level as the actual tragedy. It's not that I don't want to marry. It's that she was forced to marry. Throughout the game, you get little hints that her family paid off their debt by selling her to an arranged marriage with someone that she was friends with. She was friends with the person that she was sold off to, but at the same time, she was still sold off, right? Like, she didn't have a say in the matter. So she was friends with the person that she was arranged into a marriage with. And once she was, like, in that marriage, she basically lost any identity that she had, because now she was just, okay, now you're just a wife. You know, that was the cause of the breakdown. And also, isn't she friend zoned the guy she likes? No, he had feelings for her. And Shu is her childhood friend who's, partner, like, the one where she's like, you're my partner, and then he starts kind of abandoning her later in the game. Shu kind of put up a frontward persona that he was just there to help, and he was just there to be her good friend. Shu had feelings for her, and he didn't like that she wasn't going to be with him. So Shu created the situation where she was reliant on him, and he was able to dictate part of her, what she was doing through that, right? So he was basically giving her a drug addiction so he could be like, oh, I'm the one helping you. I'm the one saving you. It wasn't done because he genuinely was caring for her. And the mental break, obviously, like, the two guys weren't on good terms with each other, which is why at the end of the first playthrough you find two bodies. Because she killed them both. She killed her husband that she was forced into a marriage with, and she killed Shu, who was supposed to be her friend but was turning her into a drug addict, essentially. And the headaches and stuff she had, that was like all tied into the play as well. I thought it was handled really well. I thought it was very, very, it was kind of like hidden a lot. I think sounds like, I mean, most Silent Hill has a lot of complications to it, right? A lot of Silent Hill is very like complicated, and people's inner turmoil and stuff, and that was basically F. So it was like true and true a Silent Hill game in that regard. Oh yeah, Jake. I think some people are saying that it was like woke because of like first wave feminism, but I didn't really get that. I didn't really get that vibe. She wasn't like, I don't want to marry. I want to go get a job and be a single woman bad boss lady. You know, she didn't want that. She just wanted to be who she was without people telling her who she had to be. And like, her older sister was like the golden child, so her family were always like, why aren't you like your older sister? Why aren't you more like this? You know? So it's just basically like, I want to be me. I don't want to be like what everyone is telling me to be, and I am more of a boyish girl. I'm not like a girly girl. But at the same time, she wanted to please people, right? She wanted her family to love her and stuff. So there was like, that was like the thing. Not really like, I don't want to be feminine, so I'm gonna join first wave feminism. I mean, it's like the 60s in Japan. I don't even think feminism was, first wave feminism hadn't even like gone to Japan at that point, right? And that's why feminism was like not. It was very much a Western thing at that time. She struggles between social expectations and her own wants. Yeah, but her own wants aren't like I want to run around like topless and stuff like that. It was just like I just don't want to have to marry and like I want to be my own person. She didn't like how her mom just basically did everything her father said, and like her father would be like abusing her mom, and then her mom would just be like, "Oh, that's because that's my husband," and she was like, "I don't agree with that." I liked it. I liked it. I liked how many different layers there were to it. I liked how everything kind of tied together. And then I also like how there was a lot of ties to like the older games. I really liked how there were like ties to the older games, and like we like see the flower and stuff, and then you know like, oh damn, and like in the 80s, like this is gonna be a problem in like the first Silent Hill game and stuff. I don't know, it was really cool. It was nice having all those little Easter eggs around. The story has a lot of depth, and you only get detail if you read the notes for the other endings. Yeah. The review I watched represented it in a very different. Can you link the review that you watched? Because I'm curious. I'm like, are you in the Discord? I don't know if you're in the Discord, but if you're in the Discord, can you link it? And if not, just let me know and I will allow you to post a link. But let me know first, because if you post it without me allowing it through, it'll like time you out. It was a good game, not perfect, but still fun. There were like frustrating moments with the combat and stuff, but that's kind of like that's any game, right? What is Silent Hill combat for sure? I don't know if we need to go up higher or if like this is high enough. The little slug. What the? Oh, it was under the body. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't say Silent Hill is like known for its. Oh my god, stupid slugs. Silent Hill isn't really known for its amazing combat. Still, you would kind of, you kind of expect it to like improve. But combat, it's almost 100% should have completely different game. Just have Silent Hill live to Bob Sales last moment. No, I disagree with that. I think there are definitely Silent Hill elements throughout the whole game. For example, the main factor of the game is her drug addiction, which is part of Silent Hill. Like Silent Hill 4, the father who is Henry's landlord is the father of Silent Hill 2 protagonist, and the guy who sells drugs to in 1 is selling the. Sorry, I'm not explaining. No, I didn't mean to go down. I meant to go back up. There are links. Let me just say that. There are links throughout every game. I think the stamina bar and iframes were more trying to bring the combat into the modern era than being slapsticked into being a Silent Hill game. I think they were just trying to move it in a different direction. In part of the explanation for the game, they said like they were basically trying to progress the franchise, because their comparison was Resident Evil, right? And they said like Resident Evil doesn't just stay within Raccoon City. Like it moves out of Raccoon City, but the series still continues. So they're trying to do that with Silent Hill. It's a whole jumping. Meow. Okay. Okay, so trying to think. We go down this hall. Can we go out this door or is it like locked? Okay, it's locked on this side. We can't reach the other side to like look in. There's nothing else in this room that we could have missed. Plot out map. We're stuck in this room, so we do have to go down further, and then we will end up here. Must be on the holes we have to go. Yeah, we're in the hole room right now. This is the first one. This is where we turn the valve. No. What are these other holes? Back on level 3, how many holes? There's 3 holes on this floor. But where's this one? Let me think. I'm gonna go down again. Because, like, we couldn't get in. That was... Okay. Okay, well, gonna go down again. Because you can only go down on this one. Try the scissors, didn't. And we can leave this one. Yeah, we need to try a different hall. Different hall. Or I could look up what I'm supposed to do, because I've been stuck on this bit for a while now. So maybe I could look up what I'm supposed to do with this part. Thank you for following. Any hole is not the goal, yeah. Go away, go away, go. Oh my god. No, I will look away. I don't want a guide, I'll look it up. Hello everyone, hello. Oh my, what the? I just got off the ladder, you stupid bug. Okay. So I think we need to go to the highest one that we can. That's not this one. I thought we did that. Think brain. Yeah, brain is stumped. Is there any other... Maybe there's another entrance on this level? That's higher up, because we do go... Camera? look at the freaking... It's more just like, there's no indication... Oh my god, what the hell... There's no indication of what we're supposed to be doing right now. They say like they say the middle room. This is just where we were. I love the model and the content. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Wait, did it just go down? I can't see because my freaking phone is in the way. I gotta move this up. Okay, there we go. Now I can see. This is just back to here. Which we already did this. The door won't open. It seems like it's locked from the inside. These are all things. We did turn this already, and I don't think we can interact with it again. No. Okay. Okay, let me look. Okay. Let's see. Morning Kagi has much higher energy, you think so? I can be louder at this time too, because someone isn't sleeping. Auntie Fox is at work now, so I don't have to be like conscious that she's asleep. My guess is one of the other halls leads to an enter. Yeah, I think it might be like that. I think it might be like that. Okay, let's see. The water prison world. You will wake up with the screams of someone begging for help, beginning to walk around the circular. Okay, we did this. We've done this part. We have done this part. You don't have to stop off at the double door since there's nothing inside. New enemy. Turn the valve here and head out the door and down one ladder to reach the double doors to the 3rd floor. Enter at your own risk. Upon entering the 3rd floor, you will meet with Billy and Miriam Loken, otherwise known as the twin victims. Okay, the monster. This is the scary two-headed baby enemy that you've likely been dreading / excited to see. Equip the pistol and begin when walking clockwise. They are hard to spot due to the room being circular and all. There's a bunch of tremors here that will take your aim off the twin victims. The scariest part about those is the way they stay in the same position before they attack. Eek! Eek! Okay, on the map around 1 o'clock of the circular area, you will find a pistol bullets inside a room with 2 wall men. I think I already got that. In one of the next few rooms, there is a bunch of toadstools surrounding a prisoner diary on the table on the left. You can't have your pudding if you do not eat your meat. Collect it. Okay, so we do want to go up to the third room. Again, what happened to yapping? We got our hour of yapping in. We got a bit of yapping in. Okay, let's go into... Okay, the 3rd floor is where we want to be. 1 o'clock room is where we've already done that. Okay. In one of the next few rooms is a bunch of toadstools surrounding a prisoner diary on a table. Did we get that already? Collect it. After you have entered all of the rooms, you will realize there are 3 different halls that you can drop into. Drop into 8 o'clock region several times until we reach the basement level. Okay, so we're gonna go into 8 o'clock. Every stream is a yapping stream, even if it's not. Yapping is good for the soul. Wait. Is this one 8 or this one? Wouldn't this one be 8? Make a mute stream and ban chat from talking? I think the lower, yeah, it would be the lower rank, because that would be 6, 7, 8, and that would be 9. 9 is usually straight left, so... Yeah, I think that would be 8. Okay, it says drop into it several times. Zoom in! Okay, so this is the one... Drop into it several times until you reach the basement. Okay. Are we in the basement? No, we're... Well, now we should be going to the basement. I think. Oh my god, that gave me a fright. I did not expect that. Okay, that's new. We made progress. I need a heal. Die! Stop hitting. How do I swap weapons? Oh, I'm gonna die. Die, monster. I'm actually gonna die. Okay. At least I know what to. Oh. At least I know. No. How do I swap weapon? Freak! I'm like. I'm on like one hit and I don't remember how to swap weapons. Bro. There we go. Okay. That's fine. What the heck? Ah! Okay, I don't remember how to swap weapons, so let me try Oh, we can just load back in. Okay, so swapping. Oh, there we go. That didn't. What the? Henry going a bit old. He like already died, and then he's like, ah. Henry, swap the freaking weapon, dude. How do I? I just want my gun. Okay, there we go. God, let me be an American. Ah. Alright, so. Yosh. I think we've been down every hole apart from 8, right? I think we went down. I'm not high enough. Yeehaw! I think this. We went through like the 9 o'clock one. I don't think we went through the 8 o'clock one. Okay, this. Am I facing the right direction? Yes. Yeah, I think somehow we like didn't go down that one. I'm gonna go shoot some babies. I'm in the. Yep. I appreciate that there's a little cutscene each time. What the heck? How many bullets do they freaking take? Well, I'm out. What the hell? How do I... How do I freaking swap back to... I don't know how, like, fully... It's... How do you... Do... Swap... There we go. When they're on the ground, they can get back up. So that's why I gotta... Kill them. Okay, we're in the shower room. What does it say? Upon reaching the basement level, you will be inside the shower room. Also bathing with you today is two hot twins. Sadly, it's the twin victims. There are 2 pairs of twin victims, so it'll be quite frantic very quickly. If you'd prefer to just run away, the door is to the left. You will need to unlock it. 6 bullets each. Smash their bodies down with your shoe, exit the door, climb up the ladder into the surveillance room. Okay. So we're going into the surveillance room. Twins are all over me, yeah they were. Is there anything else? It's unlocked. Is it, can we unlock this one? Won't open? Seems like it's locked on the other side. It's a ladder, go up. Oh. Just remember to say the twins had a gun and wipe the prince. There's a document here. Okay. This place continues to deteriorate. The doors to a number of cells no longer open. As a result, the kids inside can no longer go outside. But the less they know about that, the better. I can't open the doors, but from this room I can watch them and get more and more emaciated each day. With no food and never showering themselves, they turn into smelly little gray lumps in there. Following the suggestions of an engineer, we've disposed of the corpses by digging a hole below each cell, since each floor of this building can be rotated independently. We can dispose of the bodies without the others noticing by aligning each cell with a body in it vertically. P.S. Chief, I bet you're just dying to see the interrogation room behind the kitchen. I understand your feelings, but have you noticed? There are 3 rooms with bloody beds. One is on the first floor, one is on the second floor, and one is on the third floor. If you line those 3 rooms up, then it's bingo. You put the first floor surveillance room report in your scrapbook. Damn, I'm such a peeping Tom. This guy found his fetish. I think he was just like cruel, because these were children. Oh, look, I'm looking at him.
He's gonna kill me. Walter's gonna kill me.
Kill me. He's gonna kill me. Oh my god, Becky. Look at her butt. What's that? Okay. Head up the ladder and read the next report. Do you have a knife to stabby stab? No knife. No knife in these parts. Can I go up again? There's a document here. Okay. To keep a close eye on the kids, it's important to keep the cells well lit. The lights on the 3rd floor were originally bought as searchlights. As a precaution against the blackout, they were set up to run on a private generator. There's a hydroelectric generator in the basement to light up the 1st and 2nd floors. Use the corpse disposable chute. Since each floor in this building can be rotated, you can light up any of those cells by matching up the holes. Repeating this periodically is an effective way to keep the kids fearful and well behaved. P.S. Chief, if you turn the handle in the middle of this room, you can easily rotate the cells. You cannot rotate the 1st floor, so align the 2nd and 3rd floor with the 1st floor cell that has the blood-stained bed. By the way, if you use the peephole in this room, it's easy to make sure you're doing it right. Give it a try. Also, please don't forget to open the sluice gate on the roof. Much appreciated, Chief. So this was just like a child torture chamber. You put the 2nd floor surveillance room report and you got a license for that? I don't think they do. I think they were just going off the rails with this. Child fun playtime room. They would just like let them starve to death so they could watch them become emaciated. Oy. Okay, well there's the like thing that we gotta rotate. When the feeder fetish goes in reverse, that's already like there is that already. Head up the ladder. Okay. Abandonment play? Oh my god, dad goals. Go up the first floor, reach the third floor, and read the final memo. Move the valve once towards the right, and this will free the prisoner. There's a handle here. Turn it right. Okay. Whose name is Andrew Silva down below. Now we'll have to return. Watch the cutscene. Okay. We gotta go down and like look at him to get a cutscene. Let me down. Go down. Let's play a milkman game. I will be the milkman and leave through the front door, and you can get some and go get some milk while you can. Oh hello. I don't know what they're actually called, but they just we're calling them the ball sacks on strings. Where is this man? Is he lower than this? Wait a minute. That didn't free him. Maybe I was meant to go up higher, actually. Okay. Go up. Go up. Maybe I meant to. Oh. It's some kind of writing? The secret number for getting through this door in the back kitchen this month is 0302. Thank you for your cooperation. 0302. Easy. Oh! Is that what the men in the wall look like before they come out and like and like hit us? Hi, welcome. Milty Poo, welcome. You know, when you think about it, it must be hard. Like, imagine like explaining English to a Japanese person that poo is like a cute word, but it's also like poop. You know, like imagine explaining that. Like, you can call someone like a pet name. You can be like, you know what I'm saying. Like, what? How would you say it? Like, who's my, I don't know, Lovey Poo or something like that. Or it'll be like, who's my Pooh Bear? But then it's also like poop. Can you imagine trying to explain that? Japan loves poo though. The entirety of the country loves poop? That's wild. There's a handle here. Turn it right. Okay, I think this is the one that we were supposed to turn. That looks like I'm turning it left. Do we get the cutscene now? Yeah! Cutscene! Okay. This will free the prisoner. Now we will have to return all the way below to watch the cutscene. What did I mean by like all the way below? Do we go back to where the guy was? Do we go greet him? Should I go down the ladder? Yeah. Bum holes too? I don't know. I think it's just like I used to like when I was a kid. I always used to draw like you know when you draw cats with their tails up. I would always draw like buttholes on it. But I think in like Western society, we do like oh, that's a butthole. You shouldn't be looking at it. You know what I mean?
Make me stay in there. God, please. Come on, let me out of here. So I didn't die in here. Make me stay in there, Walter. I'm telling you, stay down. Walk away. Oh.
He did like.
Who's that boy? And who are you? His name's Walter. Walter Sullivan. I used to work at the orphanage watching the kids. I'm Andrew DeSalvo. They tried to make it seem like an orphanage, but according to that town's holy scriptures, it was actually the center of their religion. And that kid Walter, he was really into that mumbo jumbo. Especially that descent of the Holy Mother business. Oh, it's scary. Oh, God. Oh. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Okay. Without spoilers, Walter's life sucked, man. Walter's life freaking sucked. I was gonna say, yeah, in Western culture, we're like, don't look, that's a butthole. Like, but it's an animal. It's an animal. It's fine. Cats like it when you look at their buttholes. That's why they show them off to the wild. Do you think cat girls have the same motive? Like, do you think cat girls are like, yeah, I show you my butthole because I trust you. Cats love showing their butts. I agree, but what about cat girls? Do you think cat girls have the same thing? How's Silent Hill the Room? I like this game a lot. I like the story of this game. I don't think the gameplay is the best. I don't think the gameplay is the best, but I love the story of this game. Gecko, wanna see my butt? No, they're like, I trust you. I trust you. Spreads their butthole. See? Snip it. Snip it. I think that's a question we should ask AI. Okay, let me open ChatGPT right now. ChatGPT. Stay logged out. I don't want to log in. Okay. You know how cats like to show their... should I screen share this? I'll screen share it so we can look at the answer together. Where is window capture? Okay. You know how cats like to show their buttholes to show you that they trust you? What about... Let me say like Neko girls so that it knows that I specifically mean like Kemono Mimi. As an AI autist, I would recommend not using ChatGPT and use less posed models instead. Really? I'm not like super familiar with a lot of chatbots. That's why I went for ChatGPT because it's just like the most talked about one, right? I'm finally here to watch. Hi Heathcliff, welcome back. I tried asking a cat girl on character AI and she drop kicked me. Uh-oh, what's happening? Pause. I learned my lesson with not house, with spookies, that if we stand still too long, we might die. What about Neko girls? Will they show their buttholes to show that they trust me slash us? Does that look good? Do you think that's like good enough? No, because if I say anything else, it's gonna imply that I already know that they're gonna do it. Okay. Because I was gonna say, should I sniff it? But then that implies that I already know that she's gonna show me her butthole. And I want the AI to decide for herself. Okay. You're referring to a real behavior in cats when they raise their tails and expose their rear end. It's a non-verbal it's a non-verbal instinctual sign of trust or comfort. They're saying I'm relaxed around you. But when it comes to Neko girls, brackets, cat girls, things get a bit more complicated. I guess it's a good thing you're not in an AI rabbit hole, Kagi. It's deeper than cat girl blood hole. But when it comes to Neko girls, brackets, cat girls, things get a bit more complicated because they're a fictional hybrid of human and cat traits. So would a Neko girl do that? Probably not in the same way. Here's why. Human cultural norms dominate. Neko girls are usually portrayed with cat ears, tails, and sometimes other traits, like fangs, paws, or purring. But they overwhelmingly behave like humans in terms of modesty, social interaction, and clothing. Showing off their butts like a house cat, that would be considered inappropriate or embarrassing in universe, unless it's a very specific comedic or adult context. Their cat behaviors are selectively applied. Most Neko Girl characters may act playfully, nap in sunbeams, and get excited by fish or react to head pets, but they don't go on full animal behavior. Writers and artists pick and choose which traits to carry over based on tone, whether it's cute, funny, or romantic, not realism. 3. If it happened, it'd probably framed as comedically or suggestively. In fan service heavy anime or manga, you might see a Neko girl do something cat-like that results in accidental or cheeky exposure, but it's really framed as a gesture of trust. More often, it's used for comedy or fan service. I'm gonna hiccup. No, Neko girls wouldn't canonically show their buttholes to indicate trust like real cats do, unless you're in a very specific adult or parody context. In general, fiction, modesty rules still apply, even with the ears and tails. Want help writing a scene with a Neko girl character that shows trust in a more tasteful or love-consistent way? I can help you craft something fitting. The big questions are really being asked around here. I was just curious. They're real. Big AI. Big Owl is hiding the real. Big AI is hiding the real cat girl behavior. ChatGPT is such a nerd. It's lying. I don't know. Why do they put a TDL at the bottom? I guess if you don't want to read the whole thing, you can just like skip to the bottom, right? Well, foxes like to pee and poop on things. Do you think fox girls do that? Let's see. Foxes are notorious. I don't know how to spell it. Notoriously bad pets as they pee and poop everywhere and on anything. Foxes like to scream and are rather smelly. My question is, would a kitsune fox girl do the same thing? Would a fox girl pee on anything, everything to mark it as her own? Hey, can you copy your message in chat, please? I will ask a different AI. Okay. This is the question that I asked. There we go. Now we're asking about foxes. You gotta believe. Hello, Squiddy Lee. Hello, welcome. Okay. Great question, and a fun one, since it explores the line between animal behavior and anthropomorphism. emphasize characters like kitsune, fox girls, who come from folklore and fantasy, not biology. Let's break it down. You're absolutely right. Real foxes are not ideal pets. They're territorial, they mark their mark with urine and feces, smelly, their scent glands produce a strong odor, vocal, they scream, bark, and yelp loudly, destructive, they dig, chew, and generally don't care about furniture. Foxes mark with urine to communicate territory, sexual status, and ownership. Kitsune brackets fox girls. What changes? A kitsune or fox girl is generally a mythical humanoid with fox traits, ranging from subtle as tail trickster nature to a more animalistic depending on the setting. They're rooted in Japanese folklore and anime fantasy culture. Would she pee to mark territory? Probably not. Here's why. Human intelligence plus social norms. Kitsune are usually intelligent magical beings, often tricksters or wise spirits. Let's break it down. Dun 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 dun. In most depictions, they usually wear clothes, speak fluently, and understand human etiquette. Peeing on things would be a serious social faux pas. Faux pas? I don't know how to say this. They might be mischievous, but not crude. Unless it's for comedy or to mess with someone. What I'm getting out of this is the human part ruins things. Kagi pees on chat, so the chat GPT is wrong. Mocking might take on other forms. Here we go. If you wanted to translate fox-like territorial behavior into kitsune character, you might want to portray a more symbolic or socially acceptable ways. Leaving behind a scent magically or with perfume. Well, isn't pee just like natural perfume though? Farts are magical. I'm not farting to mark scent. Claiming someone as hers in a flirtatious way. Okay. Being possessive or jealous over someone that she cares about. Scratching or nibbling playfully as symbolic marking. Casting a spell to bind or protect someone, like a charm or sigil. Tone of setting matters. In a comedy or ecchi anime, Kitsune might joke about mocking you or even accidentally act on some instinct in a ridiculous or risque way. In a serious fantasy, you should act with control, style, and layered motivation, using clever tricks or illusions to assert control or affection, not pee. No, a kitsune fox girl wouldn't pee everywhere to mark territory like a real fox. She might symbolically mark someone in a magical, romantic, or mischievous way, depending on the story's tone. But outright animal behavior like urinating on things would be rare, played for comedy, or even part of an extremely niche adult fantasy setting. If you're writing or designing a kitsune character, I can help you create a fox-like way for her to express her affection, dominance, or trust without needing litter blocks involved. I like that. I like the ending that they mention litter boxes. I wonder how I can share what the other AI said. We'll link to Pastebin. Okay, give me a minute. Let me allow you to post links. Permit. There we go. Oh, it only does it like 60 seconds. I don't know how to extend it. You know what? If it goes beyond 60 seconds and you get timed out, I'll turn off the timeout. I'll turn off the timeout and we can, yeah. Oh, you can just do it in multiple things? Like, it stacks? Does it really? Kink shaming by Clanker. Huh? You know what? I think we should bring back kink shaming though. I think there is absolutely a time and place where kink shaming should be allowed. I think if you you got hit. I'm sorry. I'll untime you out. How do I undo it again? How do I undo the timeout? Untime out. There we go. Stray Yandere. Don't worry, Yandere. We're coming to save you. We're saving you. There we go. Wait, it says not currently timed out. Okay, whatever. Let me paste the link so it doesn't disappear. For anyone that doesn't have like 7 TV or something, they will vaporize before our eye. Okay, this is the paste bin. Let me open it on the tab and look at it first. Okay. This looks fine. There we go. This is a fascinating question that touches on the intersection of animal behavior and anthropomorphic character tropes. Let's break it down. Dun 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 dun. The cat behavior, the source material. You're right that cats display their rear ends as a sign of trust and greeting. When a cat presents its hindquarters to you, it's in a non-threatening gesture. In the feline world, sniffing this area is a primary way that cats identify and greet each other. By offering it to you, they are including you in their social circle and showing you that they don't see you as a threat. It's the ultimate I feel safe with you. The Neko Girl. Neko girls, cat girls, are a human-centric fantasy. While they may have cat-like ears, tails, and sometimes behaviors, they are fundamentally human in their cognition, social norms, and most importantly, their sense of modesty. A Neko girl's behavior would be a blend of human and feline instincts filtered through human consciousness and culture. The instinct, the feline instinct to show trust and affection would absolutely be there, but it would be in a deep-seated, almost subconscious urge. The human filter. Her human mind, shaped by human society and concepts of privacy, would immediately override the literal act of presenting her butthole. She would be acutely aware that this is not socially acceptable in human society. So, how would this instinct manifest? Instead of the literal act, a Neko girl would likely express this trust and affection through translated, more socially acceptable behaviors that still carry the same feline meaning. Presenting her tail, she might confidently. That's cute. That's cute. She might confidently sweep her tail around you, brush it against you, or even present the base of her tail for you to scratch. In cats, the base of the tail is a major scent gland area, so this would be very direct and intimate translation of the original behavior. The elevated butt present posture. You may see her stretch out in a cat loaf position. Nearby, arch her back and stretch that presents her rear end at a less direct angle, or roll over and expose her belly to you. A sign of even greater trust in the animal kingdom. Sigh. No butthole. Increased physical closeness. She would be physically closer, rubbing against you, nuzzling, and generally being in your own personal space. All cat behaviors that signify you are part of my safe circle. In conclusion, will a Neko girl literally show you her butthole as a sign of trust? Almost certainly not. The human component of her being would prevent such a direct and, in human terms, immodest act. However, the underlying feline instinct to display trust through natural. I think I left off the end. I guess it's natural psychology. Let me. I think if she was a cat and then she got turned into a human, like maybe she would do it because she like recently became a human, right? The through physical presentation would be very strong. You would see this trust expressed through her tail posture, her desire for close physical contact. So while the gesture is translated, the message of deep trust and affection remains the same. Yeah. So I think if she like recently became a human, then maybe she would do it. But if she was like Nekopara and she was like born into a human body, then maybe she would like the AI said, like the social norms would like overwrite. So maybe she wants to do it, but she knows that she shouldn't. So in a personal, private setting, then maybe she would still do it, because it would be like, oh, I don't have to be. I can unleash now. I can be myself now. Let's change society. Yeah, let's make it that dogs and cats can be turned into humans. And all the other weird ones. Like, we can also have, bunnies, lions, you know, just the rest of it. Let's just make it legal. Should be allowed. Even in Nekopara, they don't directly show their butts, only in private. In Nekopara, though, the lewd scenes are driven more by like them going into heat, right, rather than it being like an affectionate thing. I do love bunny girls. I'm not actually that big on bunny girls, I gotta be honest. I think bunny suit is very cute, but I'm not like I don't know, bunny girls. I could like take it or leave it. I have a specific liking for Easter egg bunny girls. Like, you know, Easter eggs and bunny holes. I think that's cute, but that's probably about it. I'm a freak for fox girls. I love fox. I love foxes. I like cat girls a lot too, though. After the cutscene, it will start raining toadstools. Use your wait, what? Cutscene which explains a lot. After the cutscene, it will start raining toadstools. Oh yeah, we killed them. Use your steel plate to play whack-a-mole and exit through the unlocked door. But they're... Okay. The one on the left, right? After the segue to cat buttholes, we need to go back to horror. Take me back! Exit through the unlocked door, head up the ladders all the way to the 3rd floor. Okay. Up you go. Hand. I don't think they wanted us to come this way. I think they meant the other way. Seems it's locked? Okay. Well, we did unlock this door, right? Yeah. Okay, we're going all the way up. To the third floor. 1st floor. In League of Legends, there's a character where a certain skin on him, he like stomps and he like throws you into the air and he's like, up you go. And then like every time I think about going up, I'm looking for the freaking ladder. Is it the other way? Oh, it's like right next to the other one. Okay. Yeah, it makes me think of that. I don't play League anymore, by the way. I was just referencing. I was just referencing that. I haven't played League in a long time. Eh? Should I? I don't know. I don't have it installed or anything. League takes too much time. Yeah, it did say we needed to go, like, to the 3rd floor, so I guess I go to the 3rd floor. I think League takes too much time to, like, get decent at it. And I don't want to commit that kind of time to that kind of game. Are we on the 3rd floor? Okay, we're on the 3rd floor. Go through the 4 o'clock door. Eh. Go through the 4 o'clock door and grab the stun gun on the table. But 12, 1, 2, 3. It would be like one of these ones? I think the one with the hole. I think? Oh my god, I hate that the freaking slugs keep hiding under the big body. Okay. Stun gun on the table. There's no stun gun. 3 is straight, yeah, but the door doesn't have like an exact. I wish they just put a picture. I wish they just put a picture of what one I'm supposed to go through. What the hell? Damn, I'm like really, I really am a Silent Hill character. What the hell? There's no stun gun in here either. No, wait, go through the 4 o'clock, jump in the hole. Okay, jump in the hole. 4 o'clock door, jump in the hole, and then grab the stun gun. Okay, okay. There's no stun gun! Wait, is it because I turned the door, I remember, before I turned the correct one, I turned the wrong one. So do I have to like go back and turn it back? I turned it right once, so I gotta go turn it back left. I gotta go turn it left. Maybe I messed it up by turning it. I don't know. Okay, let's see. I remember being scared of playing the second game on PS2. I remember playing the first game and being scared. Who's got the keys? I don't see no stun gun still. We are somewhere near though. They're like tapeworms coming out of the ground. Okay. Stun gun on the table. Stun gun. Oh, there's a key. You see that? There's like a key right there. Can I pick it up? No. That key is not for me. That key's not mine. What the hell? I missed out on a stun gun. I don't see much, honestly. There's like a little key over here. Okay. Drop all the way down to the exit now through the unlocked doors. I guess we just missed the stun gun? It's unlocked. That's weird. Why did they tell me I can get a stun gun and they didn't give me a stun gun? I don't like it. I should save state, right? I should probably save. Okay, there we go. Do I have any health? No. Health items. Of course I have health. Alright. Stun gun will certainly make things easier. Drop down to the exit and now through the unlocked door. Head back up the ladder into the surveillance room. Grrr! They're flexing about this stupid stun gun and I didn't get it. Okay. Yeah, I think I didn't get it because I had rotated the door. So I do think... Go away. Go away, tapeworms. I think if I go back and I rotate the first room once to the left and then I come back down, then I should be able to get the stun gun. I think. If that's possible. Okay. Remove the plate? Yeah. You got the watchfulness placard. Placard from the water prison world. It shows an eye and says watchfulness. It's dark and I can't see the buttons. Okay. So I gotta look around the kitchen. I want the stun gun now. I want this freaking stun gun. Give me the stun gun. Yeah. 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 Do you like... What makes you like fox girls more than cat girls, by the way? What is the thing that makes you like fox girls more than cat girls? Woo! A lot of tapeworms. If you like fox girls more. If you like cat girls more, what makes you like cat girls more? Fox ears and tails? But there's a lot of VTubers with like... that say they're cat girls, but they have like fox tails. And they have like foxy ears instead of cat ears. Fox is a dog and a cat body with dolphin sounds. Dolphin sounds? That's just rude. Go up. My bias am peeing and screaming. There's a handle. Okay, I need to turn it left. To get it back to where I wanted it. Now I go down. I would say like you could technically like have a cat girl that pees everywhere, right? But cats are quite clean. Like they don't like to unless there's like something wrong with the cat, like either psychologically or like physically. They like to be clean and they don't like to pee where they shouldn't, and so you know what I mean? Like an indoor cat likes to pee in its box and stuff. They don't want to be nasty. Oh my god, like that's funny every time it happens. Every time it freaking happens, my body just like starfish flies across the room. I can't use this hair. Why does he want to swap now? When I don't want him to swap, he's trying to swap items. I don't understand why sometimes it hits me and sometimes it doesn't. Even if I'm like hugging the wall as best I can. See, like that time it hit me, but then other times it doesn't hit me. I don't know what the standard for it is. The hitbox is weird. Yeah, it's weird. Wait, I want to go up. Alright. We're kinda low on health, but oh well. I'm gonna take it safe. Maybe get health? Yeah, I guess I could, couldn't I? I guess I could go back home and get health like a little pussy! Okay, I'm a little pussy. I'll go get health. Enter the hole. Will I get health and we can save state? We can do both. We can do both. We'll do both. We'll go get full health. Back home. I like the little T-posing guy that pops up on the loading screen. We get to look at him for a little moment. He's like, yeah, I'm being freaky. I'm scary. Here I am. Self-awareness present? Yeah, we're just waiting. Just waiting. I need to start working on the VR chat model. Cause then we can go to this in VR chat. We can like sit around and be like, yeah, I'm trapped in my room right now. Hold on, let me go get a snack. Yeah, I'm still trapped in my room. What's your favorite snack, by the way? Do you have a favorite snack? Is there like a one thing that is always like, if someone was like, you can have any snack that you want to have right now, what would your go-to be? Okay, I think we're good. You know, I think mine would be ice cream. I know it's supposed to be like a dessert. But like, also, it can be a snack. You can have like a little ice cream as a treat. It would depend on what kind of texture I'm craving. Yeah, I can see that. Jackie L ice cream. Crunchy snack, Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its is so freaking good. I wish they sold them here, but they don't sell them here, and it's not fair. It's not fair. I want American Cheez-Its. We were meant to go to the third floor, right? Third floor and down. I consume anything disregarding caloric intake. That's the way to live. You only live once. Do you remember when everyone was saying like epic for everything? Like it would be like the most minute thing, and then people would be like, "That's so epic." You remember that? That's so cringe. Damn, that's epic. Me going down the ladder, epic. Me opening the door, epic. Epic pressing button. Yeah. Okay, now we wanna go. God damn it, it's in the same space. I thought I would. Look, it didn't even change. It didn't change. Maybe it changed the lower one. Maybe I'm not falling for this again. I'm still living in that era. Okay, walking around the body. Okay, this is the hole. There is supposed to be a stun gun on one of the tables as we go down this hall. Okay. There it is. There it is. We got the stun gun! Yippee! We got the stun gun. High voltage stun device. Fairly short range due to its need for direct contact. Okay, I'm gonna save state. I don't want to lose my stun gun. Now I get to use a cool weapon. Unlike this pole, how I change. I gotta be in like close range though, so how do I... Like this? No. There we go. Okay, I did it. Who the hell? Do you hear that in the background? Someone was like, hooah! Like a lightning zap. Okay, now we need to, once you have the stun gun, head upstairs to the 3rd floor and turn the valve once to the right. If you do not have the stun gun, turn the valve twice to the right. With this out of the way, head down again all the way... Wait, head down once again and all the way up to the 3rd floor. Head to 1 o'clock. Okay, so we gotta go back to the... Back to the place and basically do what we just did again. Turn... On the 2nd floor, turn the valve left or 4 times right. Do you need to press A/X, whatever the button is labeled on the controller, after choosing highlighting? I don't know, because sometimes I've been pressing all the buttons and nothing changed. It's a mystery to me, but one day it will click. Today is just not that day. Okay, so on the 2nd floor, turn the valve left or right 4 times. Did we do that? Did we do that? Head upstairs to the 3rd floor and turn the valve right once. Okay, we gotta go do that now. If you have the stun gun. Okay, so we gotta go back to the 3rd floor. We gotta go back to the 3rd floor and we gotta turn the valves around. God, who? There's no way I would have done this without having a guide. There's no way I would have done this. Yeah, we gotta go up again, but to go up, we gotta go down. It says like, drop all the way down and reach the kitchen that you've heard so much about. Take watchfulness placard and enter the code 032. But I don't think we can enter the code yet because we don't have the... we don't have the lighting on. Oh my god, I love it. Using it in real combat, I don't know how it's gonna go, but like, I like it. I like this. We need the holes lined up to light. Oh. Naruhodo. I missed it. I missed it again. Okay, okay. Yeah. Yeah, you think you can get away from me, tapeworm? I have a stun gun. They kind of look like fingers, right? They kind of look like really long fingers. It's dark and I can't see the buttons. Alright, you see what I mean? They kind of look like fingers, right? They look like long fingers. Alright. Back up. Can I don't know if I can just look around these ones, so I'll be safe. Henry, you're facing the wrong one. Whatever. Now he wants to face him? There we go. Whatever. Do you know the voice actor for Henry kind of looks like him? Henry's voice actor kind of looks like him. Go up. So this one, we need to turn on the second floor. Turn the valve left. Okay, left. There's a handle here. Turn left. Okay. Can I check? Can I check the, like... They all have to align with the bottom floor, right? That doesn't look aligned to me. The hole has to... The hole has to align? Because otherwise you're just gonna go down once and get stuck. Trust in the process, I guess. Trust in the process. Okay, and then... on the third floor, turn the valve right once. If you have the stun gun, okay. Right once. Turn it right. Let's see. I don't know, this doesn't look right to me. This does not look correct. Because we're gonna go down, and then it says go down the 1 o'clock region, which would be this one. And then we're gonna end up there. And then we're gonna end up there. Drop all the way down to reach the kitchen. Yeah, but we're gonna get stuck. There's no way to get to the kitchen, because this one's missing. Unless here we just come out and go into the next one? I don't know. No, because these are locked. These are locked, so I can't just... I don't know. You know what? Let's just see. Let's just see. Let's just trust the guide said to do this, so let's do it. Head down once again, and all the way to the 3rd floor. Head to 1 o'clock. Okay. God, this is very convoluted. Very convoluted. I don't know how I would work this out without a guide to tell me what to do. And I don't remember how I played, like, back in the day. I don't even remember this zone much. Because I did finish it as a teenager. I played once where... once I let Eileen die I think, and then another playthrough I saved her. Is there a shot way out? But I didn't start again. I like saved at a certain point, I believe. I think I like had saved at a certain point to go back if I messed it up or something like that. Yeah, I must have had a guide. Okay, well, I guess we do have to run up. Alright. Ding, 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 ding. Let him do his thing. Alright, he's... There we go. It's time to get randomly hit. I'll wait for them this time. I'll be patient. There we go. Oh, never mind. Oh well, he sent me forward. He sent me forward, so it's fine. It's fine. Everything is under control. It's like they hit twice and then they go away. You think there is a speedrunner for this game? I think someone actually speedruns it. Alright, get it out of your system. Thanks. Alright. Alright, up. Up. Is this the third floor? Forget it. Yes, okay. And now we need to go to the Wanaka. Apparently the world record speed run of the game is 45 minutes 10 seconds. It was done 2 months ago. Yeah, speedrunning community is pretty active. Like, they're like thriving, right? I remember watching like this girl who had, I mean, I don't know if she still got it because it's like constantly being taken over. The speedrunners don't hold their titles, you know what I mean? Like someone else comes along and like yoink. No, Henry, you're supposed to stand on it. No. Okay, well, whatever. Yeah, they're cracked. They're like, I went too far. It's crazy watching them. And I was watching this girl do the Spyro speedrun. It's insane. And after I finished you remember when I played 102 Dalmatians? We should play it again, by the way. We should play it again, so I've got the VOD for it. But, I watched this girl, do the speedrun of 102 Dalmatians. That's also crazy. You gotta, like, roll, and then you, like, break out of the boundaries and, like, rush to the end of the level. Alright. So we're supposed to travel down here to the basement. Especially when they do glitch runs. Yeah, they were like, you have to like glitch. And then at one point you go like out under the map and you run. No, you kind of go like on top of the map and then you like run. You run to a different location in the map. I'm back. God, I never played a Silent Hill game with a stun gun. I kind of suck at using it, but I'll get better. I'll get better. I just haven't used a stun gun before. Meow. You know, there's a small little detail that Henry does. When you first pick up a gun in this game, he will fire one shot. Like, no matter what, he'll fire one shot. What the heck? The lights aren't on. Okay, so I gotta go back up and I gotta, I think I do have to align them. Like how I thought it should be aligned, right? Yeah, they're not aligned. I'm guessing it needs to be aligned at 1 o'clock. So first floor is the issue. Hey, little slithery eyes. You're not helping. But yeah, when you first pick up a gun, Henry will fire it because he is not used to using a gun. Henry is just like a everyday Joe, you know, like he's not. He's an office worker. Oh yeah, his apartment manager is the dad of Silent Hill 2 protagonist. I thought that was cool. It's like everything ties in. It's really cool. They look at the no. If you look at this one, at 1 o'clock, it's grayed out. It's not. It's not aligned. And then second and third floor are aligned, but first floor. See how it's like a little bit more pale? They're not aligned. I was trusting in the guide. I should have. I should. No, I was gonna say I should have trusted my own instinct, but then sometimes. Oh my god. I should have trusted my own instincts, but oh my god, Henry. You gonna take that? I don't even know if I can kill these guys, to be honest. I don't know if you can. Should we try? I don't know. Oh my god, okay. Your own instinct to go flying? I forget, Henry. You know what? You deserve to get hit. Whatever, get hit. I can go home and get healed anyway. Yeah, take it. I'm gonna have to go home and heal up regardless, so. Stupid Henry. The urge to stun. I thought I could hit those, because I'm sure you can hit them with the ball. You can't kill them, but you can, knock them out, temporarily disable them. Show a home a stun gun. We don't have it when we get back home. We don't have a... We can't activate it back at home. We gotta heal. What kind of music do you think Henry listens to? Imagine if he was really into idols. This takes place in the 90s. I know some 90s idols, but I'm not a big, not big educated on 90s idols. K-pop? Nah. K-pop wasn't even, like, understood in America at this point. Let me drink. Actually, being, like, the mainstream kind of guy he is, it's 2001, yeah, still wasn't really a thing. Like, some people knew about K-pop back then, but you had to be like kind of in the know. But Henry wasn't in the know. Miku didn't even exist yet. Miku came out in 2007. Miku hadn't been born yet. I think if he was listening to mainstream stuff, then he was probably listening to like Creed. He was listening to like Creed. I don't know. No, he would have been listening to what did like guys listen to back in 2001? Black Eyed Peas. Can you imagine Henry listening to Black Eyed Peas? Actually, I guess he was too old to be into like the teenager music, right? So maybe he was listening to like Bon Jovi. He was still like, nah, Bon Jovi's where it's at. um, I'm thinking. He was in his evanescence phase. Henry goes back home and then the radio comes on. How do you feel? Henry's just like, yeah, this is so. Go up one more time. He's listening to like Linkin Park. Like they understand me. They know how I feel. Wait, I gotta rotate them. What am I doing here? I gotta freaking rotate them still. How do I do it? I've gotta go back down to the bottom, right? And then I gotta rotate it, and then I gotta come up again. Oh, Aerosmith? Yeah! Henry seems like he would listen to Aerosmith. He doesn't really seem like an NSYNC kind of guy. That was more like girl and like teenage. And I mean, he's not like masculine, but he's not like a feminine guy either, right? He's just kind of like normal. He's just like middle ground on everything. Matchbox 21 song? Yeah, I can see him listening to that. Probably has a Celine Dion CD hidden somewhere. It's like his like, what do you call it? What's it called? Guilty pleasure. His guilty pleasure is Celine Dion. Kryptonite by $3 down. Oh my god, yeah. He does seem like he would listen to that. He kind of seems like he would just listen to generic rock of the era. I didn't know about K-pop at that time. I learned that some anime songs were made by K-pop groups. I think my first intro to K-pop was like Girls' Generation. I'm not a K-pop fan though. I gave it a go like back in the day, but it's just not my tism interest. Godsmack. Oh my god. I like Godsmack. I like Godsmack. I don't know if Henry. Yeah, maybe he listened to it, but he would think he's being like, he'll be like, yeah, this is like the edge band. This is like the bad boy band. Would he listen to Britney Spears? Maybe if he had a younger sister. Maybe he would listen to it if he had a younger sister. Okay. So I gotta go all the way back down again, and then go up through the middle, and then I gotta rotate the first floor. It's Britney, bitch. Says he listens to edgy music, but only listens to the top 100 songs. I don't think he would be like a flexing kind of guy. I think he would just be like, you know what? Actually, maybe he listens to country. He's kind of like, he looks like the kind of guy who would enjoy some country music. He's like, he listens to whatever's on the radio. He just puts on the radio and he's like, yeah, I like how this sounds. I like how this sounds. And back then, it was like rock, pop. What the heck? Ah, something hurt my feet. um. Did I go too far? Did I go around too far? Um. His favorite movie. Okay. This store. He would be the kind of guy to go to like the movies and be like, yeah, the Titanic was really good. I shed a little tarot too. Okay. Um. This is kind of. This is I was in shock when this ship started to sink. This is like at my nana's funeral. Um, she really loved the Titanic, right? And she liked Celine Dion, so she had the song played at her funeral, and everyone's like crying and stuff. And then the song comes on, and me and my cousin were like crying and like hugging each other. And then we're like, why did she have to pick this song? Like, why did she have to pick this song? You know, it was like it was one of those moments where it's like you can laugh, but it's like still a sad situation. But like the music came on, you know, like the like when the song starts up, we were like crying and like hugging, and they were like, "Wait, why did she have to pick this freaking song? It's supposed to be like a sad moment, but she's playing the Titanic music." Um, wait, watching the Titanic changed my life. Does anyone watch Tasting History? The channel on YouTube with Max Miller. Oh my god, I tried to turn around to stun it and I walked into it. Cause he did an episode where he covered the food that they ate on the Titanic. It's pretty interesting. Sounds familiar? I really like that channel. I've cooked a few things that he's made too. Um, my favorite thing that I made from his channel is the pumpkin pie, which was like before it was called a pumpkin pie, it was called a pumpkin pie, and it has apples in the bottom. It's really good. I recommend it. But yeah, um, he did an episode where he did the Titanic menu, like he covered it. Oh, I also made what's it called? It's actually still common in some parts of America. It's a salad, but it's not a salad, but it has like marshmallow and stuff in it. And it used to be served on airlines really commonly. No, wait. Is it America or Canada that I'm thinking of? I don't remember. It's still common in like some places, but it used to be really, really popular on airlines, and it's like marshmallow and it was yummy. It was very, very sweet though. Am I through the deadliest war? That was cool. I need to watch some of that again. Let me see. It's got a name. It's called a salad, but it is not a salad. In no way, shape, or form is it a salad. Okay, I'm looking it up. Um, the glory days of airline food. Airline food history is actually pretty interesting. Cause they used to make it like a They used to make it like an experience, and they would like compete against each other to have like good food and stuff. I wish I could have experienced that. I don't see it, so I'm just gonna quickly. I'll mute YouTube and go look. I remember during COVID, I was bored and decided to make omurice from a random Japanese shop. Omurice is yum yum. You can make it a lot easier on yourself if you don't want to go through the process of like having cutting the egg down the middle and having it still kind of not runny but like soft in the middle. Potato salad. It's not potato salad. I think it has glazed cherries in it too. Tasting history. Airline. Damn, I watched it a year ago. And then I made it too. And then I made it. It is... Okay, Irish coffee, history of airline food, World War II... Dessert salad! It's called dessert salad. No, it's not ambrosia. It's called a dessert salad. I would say it's like... It's got the same... It's sweet like an ambrosia, but it's not really along the same lines. A dessert salad is typically made with jello, whipped... Oh, that's right! There's like freaking... Yeah, whipped toppings, fruits, vegetables, mayonnaise. Yeah, that's right! That's right! The ingredient, like when you're making it, it's really weird. Like, okay, how is this gonna taste good? Because there are some questionable ingredients in this. But I made the one that Max Miller made, Tasting History, and it was good. I liked it. It was very sweet though. Very, very sweet. So if you don't have a sweet tooth, do not recommend. This is the... Can I paste the recipe? There we go. Heavenly Delight Salad. That's it. This is it. Tot apples peeled and chopped. 32 mini marshmallows. Cherries, heavy cream, lemon juice, mayonnaise, honey, and the lettuce. Yeah! Damn. I want to make it again because I did like it. It seems like a freaking like horror. Seems like a freaking horror like amalgamation of stuff that would not be good together, but I really liked it. That's what I was... This looks like that is what the AI was finding that I was looking at. Oh, ingredients, apple, mini... Oh yeah, you did paste it. Heavenly Delight Salad, that's what AI suggested. Sorry, I think I was tabbed and I didn't see the comment G, but yeah, that's it. That is it. Yum yum! Anyway, let's align this freaking thing. Okay. There's a handle here. To the left. Oh wait! Oh wait! Oh wait! Second floor. First floor. Third floor. I just think about when I think of Yum Yum. I love Yum Yum Zot. I really like Yum Yum. I wanna commission Yum Yum again. Second. Okay, so this controlled the second floor. That's right, we cannot move the bottom floor. Okay, so... How the hecky do we do this? Because we can't control the first floor, and we need... Aligned? Wait, everything's aligned. Oh, I think we're good. I think we're good. I think this is how it's supposed to be. Go down. I think. Go down. You know what? If this doesn't work, I am going to... I can't say what I was gonna say. I will get banned. Maybe save state. Yeah, okay, that's probably a good idea. I'll save state here and then, like, if it doesn't work, we'll load the save state, we'll go up, and then we'll save state again. Stay it, Calvin. I don't want to get banned. I'll admit it. I'm a pussy ass little bitch. I don't want to get banned though. Complete a Sudoku? I'm gonna take a shotgun, I'm gonna put it in my mouth, and then I'm gonna, like, sing Hallelujah. And then I'm gonna take the shotgun out of my mouth and I'm gonna go to church. I don't own a shotgun. Saj, hi! Long time no see, Walker. How is my Silent Hill today? We are kind of stuck. We're kind of stuck. A little bit sticky stuck. I'm getting hit. I really want to go fishing in Blue Protocol. I feel like fishing. Okay. Okay. What am I doing? I'm going to the third floor and then I'm jumping down some holes. Yes. This this whole stream has been us looping between going up, turning some stuff, going down. Okay, we're gonna go into 1 o'clock hall. Are we going the right direction? I'm gonna go this way. Okay. Not the sticky stuck. Okay. Close this one. This door. The lights better be on. The lights better be on down in the basement. Or I don't know. If the lights aren't on in the basement, I don't know. Moment of truth? You know, I can't tell if they're on. I can't tell. I think they're still not on. I don't think they're on. I think they're off. I think they might be off. You know... It's dark and I can't see the button. Who wrote this guide? Who freaking wrote this guide? You deserve to be... treated very lovely for the rest of your life. You know what? Let me just look at a video. Let me just look at a freaking video. Because in the video, I'm sure it'll show the like... I'm sure the video will show how it should look, right? I went... Okay, am I too far forward? No, I've done this. I think I've done this. Wait, I don't... Wait. Uh-oh, opening the wrong tab and stuff. Okay. Think I've done this. Wait a minute. I went too far forward? No. Wait, we're farther into this than I thought. No, wait, this is Eileen. We're not at Eileen yet. I don't think we're as far as I thought. Okay, I found it. I found where we are. Okay, this is the cutscene. Okay, we're not really that far into it at all. Take it back. I take it back. We're not really that far in at all. I found the spot where... Okay. He's turning the... There's a handle. Turn it left. Are we gonna look at the map so I can see what it's supposed to look like? Please. There's a handle. Turn it left. He turned it left twice. There's a handle. Wait, he's turning it left. Did they mean to say turn it right once and turn it left 4 times? And whoever wrote the guide, like, got the left and right confused? I think they did. I think they got left and right confused. They turned the bottom one. Wait, no, they're turning this right. They turned the bottom left one like 3 times. And then no, they did. They messed it up. They turned the top one right once, and then they turned the bottom one left. Oh my god, but I don't know. But we messed it up because now ours has been turned like out of sync. And they didn't look at their map, so I don't know what it looks like. Man. Man, that sucks. That freaking sucks. Alright, so we're a little stuck. But... Maybe I should look off the stream and like look for someone who played it and like looks at their map and stuff. I feel like this is gonna be a little bit of a process to fix because I turned it. It's been turned left twice, but it's been turned right. How many times has it been turned right? No! It's freaking... It's Jover. It's freaking Jover, man. Okay. Okay, no, I'm gonna look at it off stream. I'm gonna try to figure this out, like... later. I'm gonna try to figure it out later. I'm hungry. Frick this guide. Frick this guide. If you leave the area, it doesn't reset. No! It doesn't reset. It doesn't reset. Okay, we are loaded here. So I'm gonna go back to there. I'm gonna go back. Take this, you stupid worm. You stupid tapeworm. Wait. You stupid tapeworm. Okay. Stupid. I'm gonna... I'm gonna go save state by this. Alright, so then I can fix it up. Fix my mistakes in the comfort of my own bedroom. Man. Okay. I've accepted it. Let's load. Yeah, it's ready. I'm gonna close this for now. There we go. Alright. I was gonna wrap up soon anyway. But I am gonna figure out how to fix the thing a little bit later. Not right now. I'm kind of hungry right now. I'm kind of hungry right now, but not immediately hungry. I want to chat for a little bit before we skitter off to go eat. I'm thinking like I got a left twice to the right, and then I've got a top one. I've got a left. I mean bottom, second floor. I've got a right twice, and then third floor. I've got a left 4 times. I think to reset it. I think I'm gonna have to experiment. When I do it though, what I will do is I will like fix it and then immediately save state. I'll save state like at the what do you call it? The keypad or something like that. I'll do that. Or I won't. Or I won't. No, that's not what I was gonna say. I was gonna say I'll find someone who has it like done correctly. I'll find someone who has it done correctly, and then I will like screenshot it on something so I can go back to it. Grr! I can't believe they messed up their like left and right. What a bozo, man! What a dum-dum. What a giant dum-dum. They wrote a guide and they messed up left and right. I want to change the go. I do it all the time. You write guides and you give people the wrong instructions? Shame on you. Shame. Shame. We're walking down the street naked right now, like in Game of Thrones. Shame. Get revenge, find their favorite game, and write a guide with all the errors. Yeah, that's what we need to do. What is their name, by the way? We need to hunt them down. Also, I need to check... what was the last VOD that I exported? Because I've been kinda slow. Oh, I see someone reviewing Silent Hill F and saying that it's awful. I wanna watch this after stream. I wanna watch it. So I'm gonna go paste it in Discord and we can like watch it in our own times. Wait, Discord disconnected? Okay. Okay, never mind, it's back. The last thing that I exported. Turn the second valve 4 times to the right. Or left. I did the left, like they said, it didn't work. They tricked me. Even that one was like right or left. I think that one said... You know, I just need to find a picture. I need to find a picture. Brain, do not word. Brain, do picture. Yes. Yes. Pretty picture. Pretty picture. Commercials. Let's see, the last thing I exported was Jump Scare. Silent Hill Part 1 and Part 2, Silent Hill 4. I will work this out after stream as well. It does have a picture of all floors, but it shows the enemies and not what should be. Follow my instructions closely. Turn left 4 times. I made a whoopsie. Can you hear this? This like... I have a pillow on my lap at the moment, and the pillow keeps moving around on my chair. Oh my goodness! yeah. I think tomorrow might do more house, and then after that Silent Hill again. Or should we? I don't know. Maybe we'll be in the mood for Silent Hill again tomorrow? Question mark. I don't know, but we will see. I should be back tomorrow. I should be streaming tomorrow. Silent House, not to be confused with Loud House. Is the food place open yet? It's not really lunchtime yet, but it is munch time. Sounds like the pillow should be against head based on all the odds. I think when you speak a lot, it like makes you yawn more because you're like, I think the explanation is like your body compensates for the air that you're lacking, right? Like when you yawn, it's like a big intake of air. So I think I'm not breathing properly when I'm speaking so much. I think I gotta like breathe more. I think that's like, what's my specialty in games? Dying. What about you? Where's the sushi place? She's suffocating herself talking? I guess so. Dark Souls? You like Souls-like? Okay, it's open and I can order. I want matcha hot. Kagi will be playing Dark Souls like a pro. I've only played 3, like a lot of 3, but I never finished it. I don't think I've played 1, and I've played a bit of 2. I've played more Elden Ring than I've played Dark Souls. I really want to play Bloodborne. I want to play Bloodborne. Matcha. Natsu. Teriyaki chicken. No, not teriyaki. Chicken katsu. Yes. Damn, there's so many options. Yakuza 0? I want to play the Yakuza games at some point, but I think I would probably like to play them in release order rather than chronological order, timeline order. Because I know 0 is like before some of the earlier games, but I would like to. I think I would want to play them in release order. Because I think playing them in the reverse of like, if you play 0 first, it's gonna be a lot more modernized and there's gonna be like a lot more quality of life changes, I assume, in the games, right? And then if you try to go to the older ones, you're gonna be like, oh, in 0 they have this and that, and they don't have it in this one. Whereas you do it in the reverse, then you get to appreciate the you get to appreciate the series growing and the games getting better. I think that makes sense. 0 is more or less the best one though. Yeah, but like I just explained, I think I'd rather work my way up to it and appreciate that 0 has improved on the older games. Resident got remakes if I know they are, yeah. Kiwami 1 is not that good. 2 is wacky. Yeah, I want to see it like as it was released. Katsu chicken. This is what I want. Double meat. Genuine male. Yeah, give me male. Double meat? No, I don't need double meat. I can't eat that much. One, like, the base one is enough. I do want avocado though. I hate... One thing I really liked in... For the stream is that he doesn't need katsu. It's been deep fried. That's bad for him. One thing I liked in America is when you ordered avocado with things, it would always be like fresh avocado. I feel like here it's so like... It's so 50-50. If you're gonna get like a properly ripened avocado, or if you're gonna get like an unripe avocado that they just cut up and put on your food anyway. Annoying. Have you ever bitten into unripe avocado? It's nasty. It's like... I don't even know. It doesn't taste good at all. And then I guess overripe is gross as well, but... You know. I think I'd rather be a little overripe than underripe. Why did I avoid it? I like it a lot. I like avocado. It's so good when you get it good, and then it's so bad when you get it bad. Oh, to be in a society where your biggest problem is your underripened avocado. The gotcha mode of avocado. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I think that's it. Have you tried the turtle chips? I want to try the caramel turtle chips. Turtle chip. Not made with turtles. They're like the brand is turtle chips. I've tried the corn flavor and I've tried the churro flavor. I want to try there was like another flavor that I saw. Shell is so crunchy. Yeah, I like that about them. Warning: do not buy turtle chips. Wait, why? I gotta read this. Unless you want to become an addict and eat the whole bag in one sitting. Oh, okay. I didn't eat mine in one sitting. I think I've had like 4 different sittings out of one bag. Because there's a lot in the bag, so I just pour a little bit into my plate and then I have a little bit. And I got my bag like... Did I get it last week? Or the week before? I don't remember actually. Hold up, if we go up the stairs, it'll take a long time until you get to 0. Yeah, it'll take a long time, but I'm in no rush. I mean, I've got so many games on backlog at the moment that I want to play. I think, off of stream, the next thing I'm probably gonna start playing is one of the, I got the 20th Century Natsumon game, and I'm really like I don't have high hopes for it because the second game, Boku no Natsu. What is it? Boku no Natsu. I can't think of the word. Hi. Did you wake up? Natsuyasumi? Boku no Natsuyasumi 2 is such a fantastic game. Like, I absolutely love that game. But all the things I like about it's like Natsumon 20th anniversary doesn't have it, so I'm not like, I don't have high hopes, but that's gonna be the next thing I play in my own time. Like Yakuza 5, for example, the story alone will take about 36 hours. If you intend, nah, I'm not really 100% there. I'm like, I don't care. Most of the time, I don't care about 100%. I just want to progress. I want to get the story, and then I want to move on. If things take too long, I tend to like fall off. I don't have a lot of patience, I guess. I don't have a lot of patience. If the game is like too long, I tend to like get bored of finishing it. Let me order this. Matcha, katsu, we're good. Inari. Wait, why weren't these on the... What the heck? There's all this stuff that wasn't in the main menu. Hi! You know when it's like complete your order and they suggest you other stuff? There's all this stuff that wasn't there. Strawberry cream daifuku. You know most mochi that we eat is actually daifuku. Like $5. I don't want that. I want inari. Okay, there we go. Stream assistant is like, give me pets. Daifuku is also good. It's basically machine made versus handmade. Daifuku is machine made, and then mochi is handmade. So if it's packaged, it's not actually mochi. It's like, it's daifuku. But yeah, the more you know. Alright. You wanna say goodbye to stream? Since you're the assistant? Would you like to say goodbye? No. He's not purring right now. He's just like... just sitting on my lap. If you ever have the chance to touch a Sphinx cat, I highly recommend, because they feel very nice. They're like fuzzy, they feel fuzzy, but there's also like the skin feel? I don't know. They feel plush. And they're very, very warm. They're very warm to touch. Yeah, I'm speaking about you. Snubbed by the assistant. Did you look into Road of Empress? I still have the tab open, and I was like looking at it, and I was like, wait, why do I have this tab open? I completely forgot. I still have the tab. I don't clean my tabs out very often. There's another game like this that I've seen where you're like, I think it was like popular a little while ago, and instead of becoming Empress, you were like dating. It was kind of like a movie cinematic visual novel. It's not that expensive either. Yeah, I'm like, I'll keep this tab open so that I come back to it. And then months later, I still I still have it open. Oh, you can play it on Steam Deck. Where are you going? My stream assistant. Bye. Yeah. And then I forget why I've got the tab open, but I keep it open. What is this game? Completely forget and then reopen it. I don't know if I'll play it anytime soon, but I'll let me... what's on my wish list? Well, that's right. RimWorld is on sale. I can remove this from my wish list. Vampire the Masquerade 2 came out today. Whoa! It's got mixed reviews so far. What are people complaining about? No weapons? No stats? No inventories? Are they mental? Oh, interesting. I'm probably not gonna play 2 anytime soon because I want to finish 1. It's not a very good game, 2? Really? I love 1. I love 1 when I played of it. A lot of the Fallout games are on sale. I have Fallout 4, I think. Fallout 4. Yeah, I got 4. Also never finished 4. A lot of games I don't finish, huh? What if the other... Oh yeah, Croc! The remake of Croc came out! The remake of Croc came out. Can I link it? Look! They remade Croc and the remake just came out. Very positive. I have so many fond memories of Croc. Seeing the Gobus in HD. The Gobu plush was really bad though. They made like a Gobu plush for like an incentive to like back the remake of the game. The Gobus are the little fluffy guys. Gex, I freaking love Gex. I love Gex. I will play Gex at some point on stream because Gex also has a lot of memories. I really want to play No I'm Not Human as well. I know a lot of people are playing it recently, but I want to play that. I want to play that. There's also Froggun that I want to play. It looks really cute. It's like a platformer in an old style. It looks kind of like an N64 style. There's so many games. I also want to play the other Zork games. There's Zork Nemesis. You know, I don't mind point and click adventure puzzle games. Yeah. There's a movie trivia challenge game that would be fun to play together. It's like $1. Movie trivia challenge game. I want to play that on stream together. That has to be like we all play it though. And then there's another Utaware Mono game that's not come out yet. That's a beat 'em up game. Yes. Lots of game to play. I do need to clean up my wishlist a little. I forgot there's a game called I Am Jesus Christ. There we go. Praise be. I want to play it. I'm just like genuinely curious about this game. It has a demo. Is that the AI one? I think it might be. Oh wait, there were like a lot of people saying that it was like really inaccurate and it was like AI and stuff. Yeah, I think that's why I didn't end up playing the demo. Over 30 miracles. Deepen your connection with the Holy Spirit through prayer as new gameplay mechanics blend with timeless biblical stories. I Am Jesus seeks to share the gospel in an engaging and respectful way. Over 30 miracles. 31. Well... How many did he perform overall? Some accounts around 37, some accounts lift up to 38 or even 40, depending on how they are categorized. Specific miracle counts, while some sources count approximately 37 distinct miracles, others point slightly different numbers. Okay. Okay. He did 37. It depends where it comes from, apparently. Some list 38 or 40. Yeah. True? Yeah. Yeah, I can use Google. The next holy one to like the Holy Grail War. The Holy Grail War. You know, you actually can't summon you actually couldn't summon Jesus into a Holy Grail. Is there there are like things in place that you can't summon like a god or something, you know. You can't just like summon God to be your dude was too OP. I don't know, would Jesus really be OP? Because, I mean, he can respawn, I guess. He can respawn, but it takes him a weekend to do it. Only weakness is Lord and that. No, no, that's horrible. Jesus is a berserker? I don't think he would be a berserker. He didn't even like attack. He was like a pacifist. Yeah, he's a pacifist. So being a berserker wouldn't make sense because summoning someone under the berserker class basically makes them go insane. Because then just because Hercules is berserker in Fate's Day Night, it doesn't mean he's always a berserker. It just means he was summoned as a berserker. It's gonna be funny though. A pacifist going insane. I don't know. Okay. I think I'll wrap up here for today. My food is on its way. Fate Dell playthrough on stream. Fate Bolt playthrough? I would have to play through it again. I played through it not that long ago. I finished Fate's Day Night playthrough not that long ago, and then I did a different ending. I didn't get unlimited blade works, and I really wanted to get on the unlimited blade works route, but I didn't. I didn't get unlimited blade works route, but I really wanted to, and instead I got a different route. I haven't played Heaven's Feel route either. But I'm still like trudging through Utaware do Mono at the moment. I think the only problem with visual novels is they can take upwards of like 40 hours to play solo, right? So imagine playing it while reading it. It's gonna take a long time. That's a big commitment. And I think for like smaller streamers, it's not the best move to do. I think if you're maybe a bigger streamer and you already have like a committed watch count, you can take a little bit of a tank for those kind of streams. But I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little guy. I don't think people want to jump in on like episode 20 of me reading Fate's Day Night. Okay, I will wrap up here for today. There we go. No more bop bop bop. No more bop bop bop. About your interest, but I play visual novels like daily off the stream. I play them pretty much daily off the stream. So I'm still engaging in my interest. I'm grinding Utaware do Mono at the moment. Last couple of nights I kind of really quickly, so I didn't play it like the last 3 nights. But I'll be back on that grind today. Otsukagi! Thank you for hanging out, everyone. Thank you. I always appreciate it. I also appreciate hanging out together. I have fun. I'm what do you call it? I'm shocked we got so stuck on a turning a wheel puzzle, but we will redeem ourselves. We will redeem